What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? What up, everybody? Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Listen, it's Monday. It's Monday. I hope you guys are doing well. Y'all, of course, I need y'all to let me know if y'all can hear me in the comment section, of course. But y'all already know what we are here for. You guys know what we are here for. This is your boy Chef Don Don. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to the channel. Okay, we're here to discuss SWV and escape the queens of R&B. This is episode 4, child. We moving right along with the little 6 part little song we got, you know what I'm saying? Um, but of course, we gotta get housekeeping rules out of the way, and then we will definitely get started into the review of this episode. Okay. Listen, if you are not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and get subscribed and make sure you bang the notification bell so that you don't miss anything. Now, I don't know if you guys were able to see my community post that I posted earlier today. First of all, I want to say thank you to everyone. We have reached 5,400 subscribers. Listen, I promise you that is like a huge deal to me. I can't do any of that without any of you, and so I appreciate it. I've told you guys that I want to grow authentically. I want to be able to grow in what I'm doing. So I appreciate you guys for being here. It means an absolute lot to me. So again, thank you guys so much for that. That's a milestone. I love celebrating milestones. So thank you for that. For helping me get to that milestone. All right. Listen, y'all already know we're very welcoming over here, and I see y'all having conversations in the chat and speaking to each other, and I appreciate it. We're gonna get started here in just a few minutes. Give everybody some time to come on up in the room, hit that like button, kick off your shoes, and relax your feet. Escape said it, so I need y'all to do it. You know what I'm saying? But make sure you kick off your shoes and relax your feet. You know what I'm saying? Um, Also, too, I appreciate you guys for being here. So this is what we're gonna do. I know that if I'm not mistaken, Tasha was on um the Cocktails with the Queens. There's another Escape interview that was also released, and I also want to talk about Coco sit down with Carlos King. So we're gonna do that tomorrow, where we are gonna talk about all of that in one particular live where we'll discuss all of that. So we are definitely going to be talking about it. And Tasha did some other kind of interview, child. But we're gonna talk about them all. We're gonna talk about them all for sure, for sure. Again, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure that you have your notification set to all. Okay. So there was another post that I made to my community wall today. And it was in regards to a lot of times what you guys are seeing. And I know it's my YouTube, and my YouTube is updated in on my phone. It's updated. And it actually did it on the computer today. So it'll show on the avatar of your favorite content creator that they're live, right? But it also still has the thumbnail saying that however many people is actually watching them live is waiting for the live to actually start, and it doesn't send you a notification. So that means you miss out on other people's live, and I don't really like that. So I screenshotted it because it happened earlier when DJ Richie Scott was live. Typically I get all of his notifications, and I didn't get one. So I wanted to make sure that you guys were able to see that. um, and so you can go to my community wall, just look at the timestamps. I have arrows pointing at each thing because I want you guys to be able to see what exactly is going on. And so I think for me, uh not just for me, but just in general, YouTube is on some funny stuff. And so we have to be very careful, and that's the best way to do that. So I want to get that out of the way. Listen, we definitely thank you all for being here. You have multiple ways that you can be a blessing to the channel. That's by liking the video, or if you would like to donate, you can donate. It will be scrolling across the bottom of the screen. Cash App, $ Chef Don Don 2, or via Venmo and Chef Don Don too as well. Those are ways that you can support the channel. But of course, if you can't give monetarily, liking the video means a lot. Commenting and engaging with us also helps. We are going to be dropping the link a little bit after I get done with my portion of the review to hear what you guys have to say about the actual episode, and we'll go from there. Okay. So let me speak to everybody here really quick. Um, what's going on, Simply Elegant One? What's going on, Kim and Nicole? What's going on, Real C Real? I know that's right. What's going on, Mia? What's going on, Miss Major? How you doing? What's going on, Brittany? What's going on, Miss Terry? How you doing? What's going on, Chrislyn? Baby, Chrislyn came in on her job. I know that's right. What's going on, Omar? I just recorded the Tasha interview. She was just on a live with just live on Cocktails with Queens. Y'all, they literally I can believe it. I can believe it. I can believe it for sure, for sure. What's going on, Sharice? How you doing? How you doing? Listen, that music get you going, don't it? Well, I don't know about y'all, but I know it do for me. What's going on, Rancho with Ricardo? What's going on with you? What's going on with you? Um, let's see. Miss Veronica, how are you doing? Miss Shar, how are you doing? What's going on? Nola Reeves is in the house, honey. Nola Reeves is in the house. I know that's right. Everybody is in the house. What's going on, Miss Karen? How are you doing? How are you doing? Yeah. Oh, thank you so much for the congratulations. Thank y'all. I really appreciate that. Listen, I love to celebrate milestones. What's going on to my sis Prosperity Thick Girl 40? Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to her. Go subscribe to Rental with Ricardo. Go subscribe to Nola Reeves. Go subscribe to all of these people. We all do the same thing. We're a family anyway. So y'all gotta subscribe. Go subscribe. Go subscribe. What's going on, Ebony M? How are you doing, love? How are you doing? What's going on, Miss Bernita? How are you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to everybody. Welcome to everybody that is in the house tonight. All right. First, we are going to go ahead and acknowledge some things that we need to acknowledge, and that would be thank you again for you all support and love that you guys send to me. Because again, you don't have to, and it is greatly, greatly appreciated. And so I just wanted to say that from the bottom of my heart to the Don Dons. I appreciate it and I love you all. And thank you to the mods for holding it down. Simply Elegant One and everybody involved. All right. All right. So let's get on into this. Let's get on into this because, baby, I might have a little extra time to clown tonight because what I got going on, I got my heating pad on and I'm a little ready. Okay. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. Okay, listen. So we about to get into this review. We about to get into this review. Hold on, let me get my notes. Let me get my notes. Hey, what's going on? Last name Mosley. How are you doing? How are you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are glad to have you here. All right, so I want y'all to engage in the conversation. Okay, I might catch some comments here and there, but for the most part, I do want us to engage and have a good time. That's what this is about, right? We don't, most of us really don't know these people personally. We are fans, and we just here to have a good time, and so we can give our opinion without butting heads and going crazy. It's already, in my opinion, enough going on with them. So just want to make sure that we get this done. Okay, so let's get on into it. Let's get on into it. Okay, so we open up this episode again. So y'all know how the last episode ended. The last episode ended where they was talking about who's going to be headlining and escape on the top billing, and this episode is actually called Top Billing. So I thought that was pretty interesting. But anyway, we get into the episode, and Taj and Coco is working out. And they are discussing the conversation that was had the day before about the headlining situation, right? And so Taj explains in that how her relationship is with Coco. And we've all seen this because we've seen the reality show that Coco and them had. And Taj had moments where Taj was activated. And, of course, Coco was in a whole different space back then as well. So to see that they can get over their issues, they can become friends, get everything done. They know they got to work, put your differences to the side. And they actually literally stated that they talk their issues out and they're able to move forward, which is a big thing. And it takes some ownership, it takes some accountability to be able to, own your wrong in whatever situation that it might be in and move on. Okay. So anyway, um Coco then goes in to say that she's worked with many girl groups and that she's never been treated the way that Escape, where she called them gals, that Escape has actually treated them. And this is one thing I've always said. Feelings are always going to be valid. And I think it's always best to address whatever those feelings may be. And I feel like that those girls were slighted. So, any little shade that I feel like that they throw in between, I think it's warranted in my personal opinion. However, and again, remember, we ain't falling out about our opinion because we don't know these people. Okay, we don't know these people. But anyway, moving on. So anyway, they say they work with girls group, like girl groups, like in Vogue. They have a love for Destiny's Child, for all kinds of groups. And I thought that that was interesting because listening to them on their live last week, and I'm speaking of SWV, they were talking about girl groups that they worked with or that they actually mentor or could be a mentee to. And I thought that again was dope. It's women empowerment, right? So they're talking about that, and again, they're expressing their feelings how they were hurt. All right. So then we move on to Lily, child, and Lily is in the house. Okay, y'all might disagree with me, and I'm gonna say this whispering a little bit, okay? But y'all, I don't too much be caring for the, what people, but leaving them little manager, whoever he is, I was like, okay. Okay, anyway, moving on. So y'all know Lily got this Audible book coming out, and it's called Sister Hot Pussy. Is what it's called, child. Sister Hot Pussy is what it's called. And so, that's her alter ego. That's Lily's alter ego. And so she's literally having a conversation with the manager, and he's like, I like this. I like this side of you. So they sit down, and she actually talks about how she wants to become an author and different stuff like that. But she also said that SWV is her baby, and that is her priority. Making sure that SWV is taken care of is what she is. Me too, Nola. I do too. I do too. I'm with you on that. I do too. I'm a dude, and I still want to watch it. What's going on, Demetria Glenn? What's going on? Okay, let me speak to y'all. Let me speak to y'all. When y'all come up in here. Let's see who else came in here. Um, okay, I think that was it. Miss Demetria. Did I speak to everybody else? I think I did. Okay. Oh, Miami Gardens now, Miss Tanya. How y'all doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you. So glad that you are here. But I do too. I want to read that book too. And I'm a dude. I said the same. It's that. Oh, is that what it is? I didn't know what it was. I don't know. Oh, Marco, when he sat down, I saw the arms and stuff too. I was like, okay, I see you. I see you. Okay, hold on, y'all. Okay, I had lost my place there. Okay, so Lily says that she didn't expect for things to, turn out the way that they have turned out so far with the two groups, right? So Lily is just expressing her feelings, expressing how she feels about this, and just saying that they could have literally done something that could have made history. And so I was here for that because that's literally how I feel. That's literally how I feel. Um, let's see here. Folks be sleeping on Lily. Lily is that girl. She is. I love me some Lily. She's a nice looking. He's a nice looking. Oh my God. I'm not. Francie, I'm not about to play with you. Lily does not want to be back in that situation of no money after the music. Coco got the majority of the money from the royalties. Sis writing about. And now I agree with that because it's like, look, we got to have multiple streams of income, and she stated that she was like, it's about multiple streams of income, which it is. We living in a whole different time from when they broke up and they got back together. We living in a different time. So I was here for her when she said that, like multiple streams of income. We could do multiple things to make this thing happen. You know what I'm saying? So I was here for it. I was here for it. It was the red solo cup. Come on, Red Solo Cup. That mean he been doing this for the black folks. Okay, he been doing this for the black folks. He know about the Red Solo Cup down at the cookout. Okay, down at the cookout. Okay, so um again, they're saying that they could do something epic, they could change the world. And so we get Tamika and Taj meeting up, and they're meeting up at this little restaurant here, and they're having a sit down. And Taj begins to talk about her son graduating from high school, getting ready to go to college. And she's they're talking about the creative visuals and the different things like that, child. Now we gonna get into the rest of that in just a minute because it is funny how this actually plays out. Lily's me and I am Lily. I do not like washing dishes, so Red Solo comes for everybody. No, that's literally what it is here too. Yes. Red Solo cuz so we do not have to wash the dishes. I don't really think honestly anybody enjoys washing dishes. Okay. I don't think anyone enjoys washing the dishes. Okay. I'm just saying. Uh Lily's son. Oh yes, 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 yes. I agree. Um Hey Louisiana chick, what's going on? Tasha has a positive effect on everyone she's around. I love her energy. I agree with you. I absolutely agree with you. Tasha looks like she is a really good time when she might have a little drink or two. She look like she is definitely a very good time. I love me some Taj. I love me some Taj. Okay, so um again, Tamika and Taj are meeting up for this solo. Not the solo stuff, but the show stuff. So the visuals and all of that good stuff. And so, of course, she reveals to us that Tamika and Candy is usually the ones. I mean, I'm sorry, that Candy and Tasha is usually the ones that come up with the creative things for the show, come up with the show set, and all of that different stuff, right? And child, we're gonna get into how Tasha feeling about that in just a minute. I just don't be understanding. SWV gonna be performing Mother's Day in Cedar Park. What you telling me that for? See, Mother's Day, I'll be all right. Mother's Day. Ooh, I'll be all right for Mother's Day. Mm. I don't know what you told me there for. Ooh, yes, 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 yes. Because I'm gonna have to go check them out. What's going on, Nicole? How are you doing? Washing dishes is for the Cinderella, the male monster version. After her raggedy stepmama and sister finished eating. Okay. I love me some Taj. Yes, Brittany Taj is that girl too. Um, I'm not leaving the food to Taj. Hello, girl. Ooh, Nola. You know what I said? And I put this in my notes. We about to get into it in just a minute, but I said, hey, I know Candy was mad about that food there. I know Candy was mad. One thing we know about Candy is Candy loves to eat, honey. And you needs to make sure you got some food ready. And I don't think that there wasn't no good thing to feed the folks. I know she was mad. Okay, so we talked about that. Now Taj, Coco, and Lily meet up first. And then Taj is saying that she done ordered this little thin lunch meat and stuff. 'Cause that's exactly what it look like. Some thin lunch meat and stuff like that. Then it's a whole big old pieces of the lunch meat, child. So Lily is sitting up here trying to show them how to eat the lunch meat, and she done ate up the whole thing. And Coco like, girl, that's for everybody, not just you. I'd have been mad at Taj, baby, because you ain't about to play with me about no food. That's why I said it. It looked like little cat food, like remember like cat food, but I don't know, maybe it was something you feed the dog. I don't know. It didn't look good. And I listen, if I hadn't ate and I was going to this meeting to expect a little bite, especially if we about to film for a few hours. Taj, don't play with me. Don't play with me. Unless we about to order something and bring it on down here to this high rise or wherever we at. Don't play with me. I was like, no, girl. I was mad because I said, "Oh, that can't be me. That could not be have been me." It looked awful. It did, Miss Mosley. That was enough for hey, making your headache. That was enough for one good lunchable. You ain't lying. Yes, cat food. That's what it gave me, Brittany. That's what it gave me. Cat food, something. Tosh got two kids and don't know how to order food. And the crazy thing is them grown boys. So you know they eating. You know they eating. You know they eating. uh, that's what they eat. Charcuterie board really looks like the meat being sliced hella thin. No, thank you. Well, if she would have really bought a charcuterie board, yes, I'm a chef and I still don't know how to say it, and I call it a charcuterie board. And if she had really made a charcuterie board, she probably could have got away with that versus the little meat laying on that tray like that. That was horrific. Okay, I'd have been so mad. At least Ty's food. At least Ty's had food. Fallon didn't have nothing for that costume, and I'd have been mad too. Okay. That charcuterie board was bare. I'm not even gonna call that a charcuterie board. I'm just calling it some lunch meat laying on a plate. I mean, laying on a little plastic board. It's gonna be Keith Sweat, SWB, Bobby V, Case, and Kiki Wyatt too. Okay, I'm ready for that. I'm gonna have to check that out. Who is headlining the Mother's Day? Ooh, y'all messy. Could have at least had some party wing. Something. Listen, if production gonna tell me to host something, baby, have a little budget for me to order some pizza or something. Don't play with the people. The people want to eat. The people want to eat. Don't do the people like that. Please don't do the people like that. That ain't right. That ain't right. That ain't right. Okay, so I literally put this in my note that I know Candy was mad about that food. But anyway, everybody meet up. Um, And as they're meeting, she barely got any food out there. Now, Tiny shows up, then Tasha shows up, then Candy shows up, then Tamika shows up. So they start the meeting with introducing Steven, who is the creative director. Okay, he's the creative director. He's going to be working with Tamika, getting the stage and stuff done, making sure that everything is good to go. Now, um, while they're talking about this, Coco is like, uh-uh. Uh-uh. What we gonna do because are we gonna be co-headlining or who's gonna be headlining? Because we need to know. We need to know like what is gonna happen. Coco was like, listen, baby, before we start talking about all these raindrops, before we start talking about these horses and everything stepping in the water and all of this kind of stuff and going to the water and being baptized and all of this kind of stuff over here, baby, we need to first figure out who gonna be headlining. Is it gonna be a co-headlining thing? And Lily jumps in and she's like, I think it should be a collaborative thing and we should be co-headlining. And then so was the same thing, everybody else was saying. So then, you know, Candy sitting there, she ain't saying nothing. So Coco leaned over and she like, Candy? And Candy start laughing too. And so Candy start laughing and so Candy start laughing and as she laughing, um Tasha was like, let's just leave that co-headline. Let's just leave that co-headline. And so, Candy is like, ain't it funny how you now being a voice for the group, but just a few weeks ago, you was just talking about how you ain't want to do it. And child, we're gonna get to the Tasha in a minute because I'm gonna have to drag her and Squidward in just a minute. But anyway, Tasha over to talk about, yeah, we gonna do it for the group. Let's just go ahead, line. Let's just leave it at that. Let's just leave it at that. Girl, in that very first episode, you said you wasn't even down for this. Girl, sit there and be quiet. with them ugly wigs on your head, because them wigs is not cute. Oh, and that one she had when she signed that contract. Now let me tell y'all something. If you gonna celebrate and be happy, please put on the wig that's right, because that wig wasn't right. Everything was wrong about that wig, including the lace. Okay, I don't know nothing about much about wigs and stuff like that, but that lace was lifting and shifting and just doing the most. You know, that wig was doing the absolute most, and I just wasn't in for it. Okay. Okay, so anyway, getting back into this, so Coco is like, yeah, so we're gonna be headlining. You know, I need to know we're gonna be headlining. So, of course, Tasha said, let's keep it all together. Now, then they start talking about the LED walls and all of that kind of stuff, and I thought that stuff was cool because if you guys don't know, you know, we just did the award show, so starting to do production is being my thing, and being, and I'm not saying that I'm perfect or anything at it. I love to put my foot in new things and learn new things and be able to experience new things. So I found that part of it interesting because, again, I'm here for it. So um, they talk about all of that stuff, right? And so then they're sitting down, and Tasha then says, um, you know, Tamika is trying to steal the moment. But you know, I said Tasha was trying to steal the moment. I'm sorry. Because Tamika, you know, is being the creator, her and Tasha being the creative thing, and that was Candy and Tasha's thing, right? And so Tasha's like, you know, um, eh, you took over the creative part of the show, and everyone knows that I'm that girl. And um, you know, that was never your place, and you were hardly at the studio. And if if she wants to take that away from me, then that's fine. She has already taken away the sisterhood of the traveling bands. I'm like, girl, you why did you again? You made it very clear how toward the end of this episode, and this is why I say you're a hypocrite and it just won't work out for you. Because how in one breath you are so upset about not being able to do things in the group, but then you are the same person that comes around with negative and stank energy every time you come around. You don't want to do stuff because you're going through something. And all of that, like to me, all of that is played out and over with. Like, stop it. Yo, your sister needs to have an opportunity to show her expertise, like really shine. Like, I feel like she deserves that. And you have been messing on her parade this whole time. And now that Tamika is being able to find her voice, Tasha over here looking like the eyeball out. Like it don't even have. We can take the 30,000 out of the way. Just in general, how she acts against her sister. Like I would literally, honestly, be supportive of my sister. You acting like a kid that was helping the bus monitor and no longer has that option no more because somebody else has taken over. You acting like a kid throwing a temper tantrum about it. So, I mean, I don't get it. Again, you were the same person who said in the very first meeting that you didn't think that y'all needed to go on to it because y'all ain't worked out y'all issues. Y'all still ain't worked them out. So what's different now? Oh, I think we should call headline. My sister's taking all the she's doing the creative things right now, and I'm not really here for it, you know. I'm not here for it. You know, you've already messed up the sister. Girl, shut up. Tasha is annoying. Oh gosh. I literally tweeted like Tasha is exhausting. That was an exhausting moment because you always got to make something about you, and that's not what that was. Celebrate your sister, and if you listen, all you got to do is say, you know, can I help with the creative things that have to do with the show? All this extra stuff that you doing is just so dramatic, and it's not even necessary. Anyway, so they end up talking about that. And you know, Candy Candy says that Tasha's like "Rah!" in the inside because you know Tamika is in that space that she was once in, being that creative person in the group. You know what I'm saying? Okay, let me read your comments real quick. I can't wait till you get to the end part. I got a dragon in my spirit for Rocky and Bullwinkle. I sure do too. Now, Tamika came to the meeting ready to participate and collab and contribute ideas. Tasha came to bring negativity. You are absolutely right. It seems to me that SWV care way more care more they fans than escape. They only see money. Absolutely. Absolutely, Omar. Absolutely. And again, that's what they've been saying about it the whole time. Like, no one even brought up money but escape. Like, SWV understood that they would eventually have that conversation. But again, they went into the deal thinking 50-50. Like, we're both going to be participating in this thing. It's not just going to be us. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. Listen, y'all make sure it's 52 people. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button, okay? If you'd like to show love to the channel, that is one way that you can do it by hitting the like button. Of course, dropping some chef emojis in the chat, letting me know you here and speaking to us so we can speak back. You got Cash App and Venmo also available to you as well. Thank you guys so much for being here and tuned in. All right, so let's get back into it. So then they go over um then they're going over everything, right? And this was something else that bothered me. When if y'all haven't noticed it, you might have to go back and watch the scene. But as Tamika is giving her, just do about the show, you got Tasha over there rolling her eyes behind them ugly shades and that ugly wig. 'Cause both of them was ugly. I don't care what y'all say. Um, and she back there rolling her eyes and all kind of stuff back there. And I'm thinking, girl, why is all of that necessary? Again, you're being a hater and you want to make everything about you, and that's not what it is. It shouldn't be about you, girl, just about you, girl. Girl. Ooh, tough. Anyway, okay. So they go over the to-do list. Now, wardrobe is going to be Tiny and Lily. Song list is going to be Candy, Tasha, Coco. That's important. And this is, I say that's important for the people who don't watch the show necessarily but are watching the reviews. Oops, sorry, y'all. My mic. Okay. But for the people who aren't maybe necessarily watching the review, I mean watching the show. I'm sorry, not necessarily watching the show, but watching the review. Okay, so Coco says this took me out. Coco said, "Child, I got to take my medication for y'all, cause y'all is here acting crazy, and I have to take my medication to make sure I don't flip out on y'all. Cause what y'all doing is crazy. You know what I'm saying?" So they talk about that. Now Coco and Candy and Tasha meet up to discuss the song list. Now Tasha walks in, and as Tasha walks in, she says, "Hey, hey, 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 hey." Where's my seat? Where's my seat? Where can I sit? Where's my seat? Where's my girl? Who walks in a room and says, "Where's my seat?" I'm confused. Who walks in the room and says, "Where's my seat?" When you walk in the room, you just sit down. I was like, what? I was so confused. I'm like, who walks in the room speaks and says, "Oh, where's my seat? Where's my seat? Where's my seat?" So you'd have been playing with me. Your seat would have been on the floor. Like, don't come in here doing that. That was definitely a deal. Like, it wasn't even necessary. Like, just get in here and sit down. Like, you know what you're supposed to be in here for. And this ain't your first time being in the studio. This ain't your first time being in my presence. Like, cut it out. I want Tasha to grow up. Anyway, Candy brings up a song that Tasha doesn't like, right? She doesn't really like to sing. So Candy asked her, how do you feel about it? Yay, nay, maybe. So Tasha was like, mm, I don't know. I don't know. And so Candy was like, well, have you thought about, the song choices in the songs? No, I haven't really put too much thought into it. So Coco's like, girl, why? You already knew when we left that meeting that you stated that we should have been co-headlining together. You stated yourself that, I mean, you knew yourself that you were going to be in charge of, or here, not necessarily in charge, but you knew that you were going to be working with Candy and Coco on the song list. Well, Coco asked her why. Well, I have too much going on. It's a lot going on. Girl, what is it? Like, what is it? I honestly, and I've really got a dragon for Rocky and Tasha in just a minute, but I, the part that I don't understand is you literally was just speaking for the group. And one thing I left out, and unfortunately, y'all gotta call folks out when I feel like they wrong, whether they go favor you or not. It's an opinion. We ain't doing none of that. I'm gonna tell y'all why I feel like Candy was looking for the group to speak up for her. In her confessional, she actually stated everybody in the group, all of my, she said my group decided that we were going to have top billing and that we still wanted to have top billing. So when Candy said, when Coco asked and said that Candy was like, the group, whatever my group wants to do, Candy was dwelling on the fact in that very moment that the group was going to say, oh no, Escape is going to be top billing. Again, my issue again, okay? My issue again, yeah, the girl, I said that yesterday that Coco and Tasha was friends. That's not our first time hearing it. Um, but my issue with Candy again in that very moment is you wanted the group to speak up for you and say, "Hey, we are going to have top billing," because she literally said, "Whatever my group wants to do," but then in her confessional say, "Oh, well, the group was supposed to say that we was going to have top billing." So you still had every intention on going into that meeting, knowing that in your mind the group had decided on top billing, per her words. Those were per her words. So I got to catch it when I see it. And I did write that down. I forgot to mention that a while ago. But Candy absolutely did do that. And that this is one of those situations where you throw rocks and hide your hands. She could be y'all fave and y'all can like her and go up for her. But I gotta call it where I see it. And in that particular moment, I feel like that's what she was doing. Um, Now getting back into what I had to say. So anyway, they're at the studio, and like I said, Tasha got a whole stank attitude. She says she ain't reviewed none of the stuff because she got so much going on. Girl, just say that you tense and and you trying to figure out what this gospel album gonna do, child. Because if the gospel album don't do well, then I got to come back over here to escaping Yoda with Candy and stuff like that. I'm sorry, not Yoda, but run, and I can't find none of what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm saying? So I just this just is what it is. That just is what it is. Um, she didn't want the group to speak up for her. She wanted the group members to speak up. Period. Again, there was a situation where Candy threw rocks and hit her hand because again, she stated in her confessional that she was waiting for the group decided. The group decided for top billing. They agreed on top billing. So again, for me, instead of you saying in that moment, she said, whatever my group decides, because she was waiting for the group to say that they wanted top billing. She was waiting for the group to say it. So at the end of the day, that is a decision that they made. I don't agree with the decision, but there was a moment that Candy should have just owned it again. And we're gonna get into the speak on it too, because a lot of y'all probably gonna disagree with me. But I just agree again that it should be co-headline and it shouldn't have even been none of no top billing discussed. This just is what it is. No, I know that Tasha, I've already stated that Tasha did speak for them, but in that moment, again, Coco said Candy. When she said Candy, Candy said, I go with whatever my group say. In her confessional after that, she then states, oh, well, we all discussed, everybody in the group discussed that we were going to have top billing, which then means that she was expecting for them to say top billing. That's what I'm saying. Um, Y'all be funny when y'all really be going up for Candy because exactly what y'all saying in the comments is what I'm saying. Anyway, getting back into the episode. Um, so Tamika Taj and first of all, I want to say this. While they're talking, Coco then states while they're in the studio that she felt uncomfortable. And she felt uncomfortable based off of the tension that Tasha and Candy had toward each other. And you can definitely tell, and you could definitely cut that tension in the room. You could definitely cut it. But again, I think a lot of that, like especially in this particular moment, that was definitely Tasha. Tasha, Tasha's just her spirit is just dark when she walks in a place. Like that's a dark spirit, and that just is what it is. That's a dark spirit. Um, Let me see. If the groups decided as a group for top billing, she expected them to speak up together. I read that. It could be that. Oh wait, gonna have to respectfully disagree. They have always waited for her. She gets the bad rap. At some point, they have to say something too. Okay, listen, y'all can have y'all opinion. You know, I stand on what I said, 10 toes down, because I do believe again she had an intention of them saying that when she could have just said it when Coco said it, just say it. Just say what it is. Just be completely honest with it. And the thing is in real time, she's not denying this stuff. That's the issue. That is the issue. That's the issue. And another issue I have too is I do not like how people are coming at SWV because it's not right. It's absolutely not right. At the end of the day, or we'll get into it in just a minute because I have to commentate on this. But anyway, getting back into what I said. So they meet Taj and Tamika think they done drove up to a church. It did look like a church on the outside. But anyway, they get inside and it's actually a model of what the stage is gonna look like as they're performing. Now, I don't know what Tamika want with these horses. I'm trying to envision what she's talking about when it comes to these horses. I don't know about that, but I'm with him. We'll have some horses running on the background of this screen, and we'll do that. Okay. But anyway, they then pan over to Candy and Don Juan meeting up at Blaze, and they're talking about business stuff. She's talking about the business with the group, and then she goes into how Tasha is talking crazy and just don't want to be cooperative, don't want to have anything to do right when it comes to the group. And I do agree with Don Juan in this moment. I do not like Don Juan, y'all know that. I do agree with Don Juan in this absolute moment. I've been saying the same thing about Tasha and her gospel album. Gospel industry is lethal. Just somebody tried to argue with me yesterday, talking about it wasn't nice to say that, but it's facts. That just is what it is. Like your nice nasty is not needed in the gospel industry, and they're gonna eat you up, sis. I also said this too. Even though she's going to be owning her own masters, in gospel music, unless you are a legend, you're not making money like that unless you're getting booked. That's just what that is. Unless you're getting booked, that's that's the only way that you're making money. She's it's not like she gonna sell millions of records in the beginning to honestly make money based off of her records. So when Rocky was like, "You can be owning your masters," I'm like, "Okay, that's cute, but is she gonna be really making money?" No, because this is the gospel industry we're talking about. It's much different. So I agree with Don Juan when he did say that. Um, they're talking about Tasha and how she's getting ready to come out with a gospel album and how she's using escape for safety. I've also been saying that. I do feel like Tasha is trying to see how this album is going to do before she makes up her mind what she's going to do with her career. You know what I mean? Um, and so let's see. I see your comment though. That favorite cousin, you know who I'm talking to. That favorite cousin, you know. Wait. It already it was already decided beforehand. Would be like verses and they could go headline. Coco said, "Oh yeah, 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 yeah." She did. I'm not going up for Candy, but for the business move, when it comes to women in negotiations, they rarely speak up if a man approach this situation in the same exact way. Um, no one will say anything. I agree. Tamika was thinking about Beyonce on the horse. I agree that they should go headline, but it's best to throw out whatever they want or feel so that everyone can discuss it. That's what happened. While it was Why it wasn't pretty, it needed to be done. I for everything people are, um, going to see it in many different ways, and I think again at the end of the day, it should have been based off of two girl groups getting together making history. Period. I don't care whose booking fee is higher, who is doing what, and who is. That's not what it was about, and that's clearly not what SWV walked into. Whether we go up for Escape or not, they are both bomb groups. They are both bomb groups, and that's just what it should have been at the end of the day. You know. Okay, getting back into the episode. So we talked about Candy and Don Juan. Now we pan over to Taj and Coco shopping with Jalen. Okay, and Coco is talking about Jalen dropping out of dental school. She wants some advice from Taj since Taj has a son getting ready to go to college and one that has already graduated from college. And as they're talking about this, Taj then tells Jalen, Jalen, why you can't do both? Being really supportive, being really, really supportive in that moment. And I was here for it because at the end of the day, I really do think Jalen can do both. But I understand solely where, and I said this last week, I understand where Coco is coming from. And although it wasn't mentioned um in the last episode, we saw it in the flashback where when he started crying, because I saw people on Twitter like, why was he crying? He was speaking about his mental health while he was in school. And so basically he's saying that he, is having issues with his mental health. And Coco lets us know that he suffers from depression, which is real, which is definitely, definitely real. And so I'm here for the realness in that. Taj is just letting him know, just think about it. Just put the box on the countertop. Don't seal the box up. Don't take the box up. Really honestly think about it. Think about what you want. And I told you guys last week, I understand where Coco is coming from because Coco has been in this industry. Coco has honestly been in this industry for a while. She's been from R&B over the gospel, R&B over the gospel. She's done it. And again, she just wants him to walk in or have a backup plan just in case it doesn't work out the way that he wants to. Not saying that it can't, but I totally understand, and I understand it coming from a mother. But I also understand his point of view. If your mental health is not in it, and you're not in the books or doing the things for the right reasons, you probably don't want to be in it. You know what I mean? So I'm again hoping that they can come together and speak peacefully and get to an understanding where he's doing great with it. You know what I mean? Like, I again hate to see anybody struggling in that manner because again, we don't know what he go through in his everyday life. But again, I pray that he could do both. And I was here for the conversation with Taj agreeing with both him and Coco. I thought that was dope. Okay. Now Taj and BB then had to they talk about having to get jobs when SWB had broke up and stuff like that Coco got more because she was the singer, which we knew, which I'm sure we knew. We knew. Now, Child would get the escape rehearsal. Candy asked Tamika where Tasha is for this Orlando, Florida show that they have coming up. Now Tamika says that Tasha is not responding to any of the group chats, and child, she just ain't coming. Now we pan over to Tasha and Squidward, and listen, the way that man hollered her name to me, and I know good and well you knew them cameras was downstairs, okay? The way that man hollered her name, y'all, that sent something up me that just I was like, you call my name like that, I would never show up. I would never show up. Okay. Um, I'm with you, bro. Everything can be about money sometimes, but the fans put the fans first because we wanted this. But in on the other hand, I also understand Candy not wanting to take a pay cut now, then be shorter later. But I mean, I think again, the conversation should have been had up front, and all the necessary digs to SWV or the unnecessary digs to SWV, we just gotta call it what it is. It's not necessary. Something Candy said in her speak on it that I just didn't agree with was the fact that she stated, "Well, I didn't come after Lily, I wasn't coming after y'all." But you honestly cannot tell them how to feel. Their feelings were hurt. And this is what I would respect. You standing your grown woman. Okay, I might have heard y'all feelings about the conversation. We apologize about that. We apologize about the digs because she's personally throw digs in her speak on it, especially when she got to talking about how much SWV is making and all of that stuff. It wasn't necessary. And I think again, stand on your grown woman and just say, hey, I might have said some stuff that might offended y'all, especially as another girl group that's in this industry. You also saying that they are oversaturating the industry. Like that stuff did not need to be said. And all you have to do in that moment again was stand on your grown woman ish and accept the fact that you might have hurt their feelings. Woman empower that thing and move on. That's all that's needed. All the extra digging is not necessary because I feel like what it does is it has ignited more people coming after SWV. Folks don't want SWV to respond. They can't respond after they feel some type of way. It's so wild to me. So what? And they're doing it very classy. They're doing it very classy. So to me, again, I feel like there are things where it just don't need to be done. I don't know if maybe we just adding on extra drama to it, but for me, again, the digs, it don't need to be done because what the fans are doing is the fans are literally have feeling like they have to choose a side when again we're forgetting what the real dynamic should be about this, even from the fans. It's like two girl groups can get together and make things happen. So that's just how I feel about it. Okay. Now Tasha and Squidward. Okay, Tasha and Squidward. Getting back into Tasha and Squidward. Um, so he calls her down and tells her that she needs to sign her gospel deal. Now, then he said he was gonna go over it with her. But y'all, let me tell you why I was disturbed by this. Why wasn't none of Motown or High Town, this Motown, Lord forgive me. Why nobody from Motown wasn't there helping her fill out her paperwork and stuff like that? You know what I'm saying? What was that at? Where was that at? Why they ain't have no attorney looking over this stuff? Why was it bald head, Squidward looking Rocky that decided to go over this contract with his wife because now she owns the masters to her music? I already see it. What is it gonna mean if she owns the masters to one album? I don't even know how many songs gonna be on the album. I don't know none of this. But the weird thing to me is The album come out on the 7th, either the 6th or the 7th, whatever that Friday is, Good Friday. That's when the album come out, right? But we've said this time and time again. I've said this time and time again. The gospel industry ain't like what she about to be dealing with over here with these R&B people, and that's just on period. It's not going to work. It's just not gonna work. Your attitude stank. Your husband attitude. He think he know everything. All somebody got to do is pop him up upside the back of his head, and I just feel like I don't know. This scene was irky to me. It was absolutely irky to me. So Rocky then asked Tasha, and I want y'all to stop playing with us on this camera because I know good and well y'all be having conversations about escape, about Tamika, about all of this stuff. And I want you to stop pretending like y'all don't have these conversations on beforehand, before y'all get on the camera, right? But anyway, he said that he wanted her to have the best. I again think that there should have been somebody from Motown representing Motown. And there should have also been like an attorney or somebody in the room, somebody of some sort, maybe a manager. Well, he's a manager, but they said that she has another manager. I don't know. Somebody else should have been in the room witnessing this instead of him. That's all I'm saying. Okay. So then we pan back over to Candy because Rocky asked, "What does this mean for the future of Escape?" Right. So we pan back over to Candy and them rehearsing, and so Candy asked, "No, for real, where's Tamika?" After I think they're singing "Understand It." Um, and Candy was like, "No, where's Tasha? Where's Tasha?" And so Tamika was like, "Well, she ain't coming. I hate to say that." And so Candy is like, this is the part that upsets me is the fact that she can't come, she can't communicate. Now, one thing I will also say, like, girl, if you're not gonna show up to rehearsal, they then figure out that she's not gonna show up to sound check. They find out all of this stuff that she's not going to do. And I'm like, Tasha, girl, where you at? If you're not gonna do it, just tell these people you're not gonna be there. Now, I do understand the frustration of three women when it's typically four, and one feels like that we have to bow down to her every move, meaning like bowing down to what you want us to do. And I'm like, I just I can't. I can't. I don't get it. I don't get it. You should have showed up. You said, but then again, this is the same woman that said that she has so much going on. When really you should just be honest with Candy at the time. Just be like, girl, I got a gospel deal on the table. And I ain't signed my contract yet. My figure rest signed my contract, girl. And I'll see y'all later. Something. I just ugh, they just that's crazy to me. So I can understand why they are frustrated. Candy says that she treats them like she's Gladys Knight and they the Pips. I was like, oh, okay, okay, okay. So we'll pull out with it without you. Okay, so we pan back over to Tasha saying that Escape has been against her husband Rocky, her mama, and she feels that she wants to do her own thing, kind of, and that she is uh who can I run to? Talking about she running to her gospel album. Okay, I was like, girl, you are creepy and weird because what what you trying to run to your gospel album? Well, run and run quick and fast. Run quick and fast. Run quick and fast. Run quick and fast. Okay. Listen. Okay. So it could be YouTube playing with me. It could really be y'all feeling some type of way and unsubscribing. Here's my thing. I think as adults, we should be able to agree to disagree and move on in love. For those of you that literally go up for people and cop an attitude and like it's not that deep for me. It's not that deep for me. Like this is a TV show that is only gonna last 6 episodes. Okay, it's not that deep. I need y'all to get it together. It's an opinion, and if we didn't all have different opinions, we wouldn't be living and being able to walk this world the way that we do. It's not that deep. It's not that deep, y'all. It's not. People are not going to agree with everything that you say. And as long as the opinion is not disrespectful, I think you should be able to move on in love. I don't understand that. Okay, I don't understand that. I don't get it. But again, you know, um, I again think that we can be able to balance out our opinions and still have a good time. I don't get it. Hold on one second, y'all. But you know, if you feel like you gotta unsubscribe, that's fine. It is what it is. Um, I just think our opinions on the show ain't that deep. They ain't that deep. YouTube is irking my last nerves. It keeps showing as if people are live. Yeah, I have no clue what's going on with YouTube. I don't know if it's glitchy. I don't know what's going on with YouTube. But we are currently live. I don't know about other people, but I really want them to get this fixed and stop messing with algorithms. Stop not paying people when you supposed to pay them, how you supposed to pay them, why you supposed to pay them. They like to play. Okay, hold on one second, y'all. Oh, it's showing as if people are not live. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with YouTube. Okay, so we got 60 likes. This is for entertainment purpose only. It's not that deep. Geez, it's not. It's really not that deep. But I know people get all up in a bunch about it, and I feel like again, it's not that deep. It's not that deep. And especially if y'all don't know these people on a personal level, and you be a fan who you want to, but I just again I don't think it's that deep that we got to fall out about our opinion. Okay, I dropped the link to see what y'all got to say. I do ask a couple of things. Um, so when you guys do come up here, we must be respectful and allow each other to speak without speaking over each other. Also, too, let's please keep our curse words down to a minimum because YouTube has already been on this thing with demonetization. So I just want to make sure that the videos stay monetized and that we're not using any profanity, or try not to use any profanity. And if you decide to use it in the comment section, please misspell it. Okay, please misspell it, or your comment will be deleted. All right, but we here to just have a conversation. We don't know these people. It ain't deep. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure if I pull up at the old lady game, Candy gonna make me pay for my food anyway. Hey, Red, tonight.
Hello, Chef John John.
How you
Hey, cousin
doing?
Ola.
Hey, cousin.
I took a nap when I was on the phone earlier. You probably heard me snoring, but if not, it's okay.
That was you there. That was you. That was you. I blamed it on somebody else.
Nope, I wasn't even trying to. I got cold. I got
That's what
cold.
happens. That's what happens. That's what happens. Well,
What's going on?
how y'all feeling about this episode? What y'all thinking? What y'all talk to me? Talk to me. Listen, we not gonna fall out about our opinion, is we?
No,
I'm not gonna fall out about my opinion. Well,
There
y'all
we
might
go.
be
because
That's what
mad
I
at
love.
me.
That's what I love to hear.
if it has anything to do with Don Juan, he's a thief.
Girl, you gonna leave my bed down wine alone. You hear me? We
Oh,
gotta
here we go.
understand. And I told him I'm gonna be his bed baby. I'm just playing.
Oh my god. You know.
No,
I told y'all I was coming up here to troll y'all with down wine. Y'all know I don't care one way or the other.
no,
But
we're
I'm
not
a,
gonna fall. Sorry, we're not gonna fall out.
Okay.
but no, can I just say, um, I was truly aggravated. Like if I'm about to sign a contract and order my on my masters, whether it be just one or none, because I don't believe it's gonna be nothing to be mastered. But I'm gonna digress. Why he served that lady that 1/8 glass of champagne, talking about it came from France? This French, it was thrown over. What they flew over a tablespoonful? Fill up that lady glass. Fill up that lady glass. My
No,
God.
he couldn't fill it up because they need that for the rest of the people who gonna sign with them. They gotta make it last forever and ever.
Well, I mean, Keith Sweat don't want him singing his songs either. But I digress. But that upset me. Them little few pieces of ham, prosciutto, whatever it was.
Charcuterie.
I would have looked at her and said, "Girl, I came over here with a stomach to eat," and I would have had to DoorDash me. I'd have been like Kenya ordering me some crab cakes because that just what 99 and a half won't do. No God. Um, but
I
my
would be mad at
my true
Taj.
opinion
I
about
would
all
have
of
too.
this is none of them shouldn't have never did this show because now where you at least had some people who had friendships, I just see it as a that they are at a point of no return. Them family relationships is definitely ruined. And I will say this, Latako aggravated my spirit when she was like, my sister took the sisterhood away from me. Oh, so not your husband stealing you and your husband stealing her money and then trying to say the money was actually owed to you since you wrote the songs. That ain't ruin the sistership. Girl, go to hell.
Right.
Mm.
That is true. There was
You
that
know,
sister.
like it's the I'm gonna say this. I feel like there is bitterness between her, both her and Candy, on both sides. I feel like we get what we hearing about the business, but I feel like it's simply deeply rooted within both of them that they just don't like each other since way back in the 90s. And that's cool. Y'all just can't go ahead and do no business together. Y'all don't need to sing together. Just don't even mention each other's name. Go with God, go with grace, get the F out of each other's face and move on with your lives.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that album coming out on Good Friday is an insult to sweet baby Jesus.
How we talk about that gospel album? She just need to let it go. Let it
This
go.
but this wasn't smart for her. And I'm just
Mm-mm.
being honest, right? I wish everybody success. I wish everybody success. I'm not gonna sit up here and say that the girl can't sing. Nah, if I wanted to hear runs and run like that, I'd be on the track somewhere. I don't need a
Mm-mm.
in every song every 2 seconds. That's not me. But I hope she do find some success so she can find some peace within herself. But honestly speaking, production might can cut up scenes, but they can't cut up facial expressions. They can't cut up your nasty attitude. They can't cut up that dark cloud that walks in the room when you walk in. That was you who did that. And so for people who get turned off by people who they support acting nasty, this didn't do her no justice. And you already trying to win over a new fan base.
It's
Now
not gonna
is
work.
your husband walking around here threatening people and doing all he doing. Like y'all didn't do yourselves no favor with this. If she wanted to use this show to propel her single project, this wasn't it, child.
Not in the gospel realm, you not.
Right. This wasn't the move.
It's
Yeah,
giving
I agree.
spiteful. It's giving mean. It's giving real nasty and rude. I don't know how you let that man look in the way he look, talk to you the way he does. Because you ain't gonna be yelling at me up the stairs, down the stairs, around the corner, or down the block.
Was it just me, or was that like I felt completely uncomfortable the way he hollered her name, or was it just me?
No, it was everybody.
Okay, because I was like, yo, why you holler her name like this? I couldn't be married to you because you have to
Because
shut
he ain't
up,
got no home training. He wasn't raised right.
child. I can't. I can't. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I wish I again feel like um of course production is going to always push the drama on the show. I just feel like this could have been really something different. You know what I mean? Like I feel like this could have been something that we've never seen in reality TV before. And I really would have appreciated more drama in their personal lives. And I get it, it's supposed to build a group dynamic. But I feel like this could have been something that still could have changed history. That you guys could have came together shown the actual process of what it's like to get to where you need to be to prepare for a show, and let that be what it was. Like I just feel like it again ain't have to play out like this, because I think that this is going to end up worse than what it did when it started.
Ooh,
That's
that my
Now,
girl, Kimberly Burrell. Amen.
hello.
Amen, amen. Everybody let God be true and quickly.
In advance.
Oh,
oh,
Baba.
Can I say I'm kind of mad at, like, I understand. Well, I don't understand, but I got a feeling like Taj was being petty with whatever she ordered. It was given. I feed my group members after this, but for the rest of them, y'all better hope y'all can get a piece of this.
okay. It's
Y'all know,
just
y'all not have to watch, not watch this episode, y'all. I only
Me
came up
neither.
here to say one thing. I want y'all to leave Lily alone. Not y'all, because everybody in the chat got sense. I'm talking about for the people in the bushes that's listening. I need everybody to leave Lily alone. It is not cool the way they harassing her on Twitter. It's just not. And
It.
please stop.
Yeah. Please leave that lady alone. I don't want to see her have to put the pause on a lot of people. Um, it's not. It's not funny. Like they
It's
down.
not. And she don't have to go and speak on it if she don't want to. She really want to be done with this whole thing. They hopefully, like I said, they hoping these episodes go by very quickly. I don't think it's been an enjoyable experience for all of SWV.
Nope.
Especially like everything that's happened this past week or so. Y'all, they are literally harassing her right now because she said that she didn't want to go and speak on it. She didn't say anything different. She said, I would not go and speak on it respectfully. That's it. And they are like, you need to grow up. You being childish. Why you mad at Candy? And all this other stuff. Like, yo, I really want all of this to stop. Like, SWV don't deserve this. They just do not deserve this. Please leave these ladies alone.
I
okay.
also said that when Candy did that, y'all know I love me some Candy, but when
Leave
she
her
did
outside.
that part of the speak on it, where she was laughing about Akbar and the Lily situation,
I told
I
y'all.
was like, why would you give them more of a narrative to run with? Why you just couldn't say, look, I told Akbar, leave that shit alone because she ain't have to get in and stay out of it, stay out of it.
The
Her and Lily,
language,
me and
the
Lily ain't got no
language,
Language.
problem.
language.
Oh, my bad. Me and Lily ain't got no problem. So y'all, you shouldn't even be in it at all. Girl, go do your little small part on this movie and shut your mouth.
Everybody knows Lily is like the nicest one in the group, which is not easy to be because Taj is super nice too. Like they, yo, they don't deserve this, y'all, and they honestly don't want no smoke with nobody. They wanted to do this project. It didn't work out for a number of reasons, but y'all cannot browbeat her into going on speak on it. Y'all cannot browbeat them into not feeling offended by what happened. They really do just want to move on. They have been harassing her all day. Leave that lady
Hmm.
alone,
And they
please.
also saying that if it works out in the future, they still wouldn't mind doing it. So what else do they want?
She's
It's
been
like the
so nice about
ignorant
this whole
people
thing.
have not took their meds. Like, Coco, please give your doctor number out because this is ridiculous.
No, no, no. We don't be giving out doctors' numbers now
Mhm.
because some of these people will
I
try
ain't hear
to.
you. What you say, Ransom?
I said, no, no, no. We don't be giving out the good doctor's number now because some of these people will only want to go to the good doctor to get
Mhm.
information on her. No, ma'am.
Yeah, I
Maybe they
just
need to go to the good doctor to get their life together because
Find,
if you this
find,
involved in a
find your
TV show,
own.
this is ridiculous.
Find your
just
own.
Turn it off.
just stop. Just stop. And honestly, we can't make people do anything. We can only
Nope.
dissuade them into stopping certain things or, try to encourage people to not do certain things. And I really think it would be really nice if Candy would say, "Hey, can y'all please stop this? This is not making anything better." And at the end of the day, we have nothing but love and respect for SWV and vice versa because they've said that a million times. And we get on other people about how they fan base be acting crazy and they don't say nothing and they be watching everything go down and they just be sitting back like they don't see it. And I really think, like, yo, they have been harassing her all day. Please say, y'all, if she don't want to come on speak on it, she ain't got to come on speak on it. It's still love.
Hey, Jill Scott's Mike. Hello.
Hey,
Hey,
Sharika.
hey,
I
what's
wish
going
she
on,
would have
Tricky?
said that. I swear I do. And y'all know I love Candy, but I wish she would have said that because this is getting too much.
The
I
stuff
feel
they
like
have been saying to her today, like, I don't know if y'all seen it. I did, and it was like I said, because I genuinely like love SWV, and like Lily and Tasha, two of my faves. I truly like enjoy their energy. Lily don't be want to do nothing but have a good time. She don't be want to bother nobody. She don't get in no mess, no drama. So all of this coming her way has been really annoying because she the one who gonna least bother anybody in the situation. As you see, when everybody else walk out, she's still trying to talk and be like, "But we can do it together." Like the stuff that they've been saying to her on Twitter today is so nasty. Stop, just stop.
Them people is rude as all get out. They wasn't raised right either. Candy, I ain't got no problems with you, but I feel like you saying, because it's always going to be a problem for me saying that SWV oversaturates the market and they tour however many times a year. It's just like, and you talk about how much they allegedly charge for stuff, and I'm saying allegedly because she don't know and I don't know. That's not my business. I don't count people's pockets. I don't think anybody should count anybody's pockets unless you're in a situation where you about to get divorced and you need to make sure you know you won't have some money lined up for you in the future. Then count the pockets as you may. But you don't realize that this could lead to music promoters not wanting to work with them or saying that y'all cost too much. I'm going to go with this other act that's going to be cheaper, or the music promoters giving them a set amount and saying they're not going above any, like they won't go above, they're not going to raise that amount. And if anything, they could, this opens music promoters up to being mean, rude, and nasty to them to the point where they would probably like lower the rate. Like, you can't say somebody's oversaturating a market that everybody's in. Everybody is touring. If people gonna spend money, they gonna spend money to go see somebody on tour. That's just how it goes. There are festivals. That's like saying that with all these festivals happening, that everybody who has a festival is oversaturating the market. No, if somebody wants to go to a festival, they're gonna go to that festival and see what it's giving. You just gotta make yours the best they ever went to the point where they want to come back for more. I didn't agree with that. I didn't agree with that because if you, I've said this in other conversations. If you're gonna say somebody's oversaturating the market, then you would have to say your group is oversaturating the market because from this
Please,
month
like,
on to June, you have Escape has about 7 shows. SWV from this month till June have about 3 shows. You got 4 shows on them. So if anybody's oversaturating, in quotations, if you want to say it, it's y'all.
and according to Taj, they SWV is getting ready to go on tour this summer. She didn't
Um,
release any
Give me a
details, but
Florida date, baby. I'll buy a ticket.
she did say that it was with it's with somebody, but she couldn't release who it was. But she did say that they are going to be going on tour. But I think that so here's my thing. If you say you now listen, I was here for I kikied and cackled at Tasha coming at Candy, and I kikied and cackled at Candy coming for Tasha. But one thing that I did say is you don't want your sister in the same group with you talking about the way that you sing. Why are you out here putting out information or talking about another group and not standing on your grown woman and like, hey, I might have hurt y'all feelings. I apologize about that. Now, are we good? Can we move on? Something like you gotta acknowledge that because this ain't housewives.
Mm-mm.
These are people that you continue to see. You could leave housewives right now and not ever talk to that cast again. But here you are over here with a group that you are literally in the same industry with, that you are going to have to cross paths with.
Yeah,
It
y'all
just
just.
ain't cool in my opinion. I don't like it, y'all. I don't. I really don't. And
I
I
think that's,
do think she can say something to calm things down. Because anyway, yeah.
to me that's the craziest thing there. Like obviously, Housewives will. I say this for a TV show because that's what Housewives is, a franchise, whatever you want to call it. At any time, the network can say, "We just gonna cancel all this and start this whole network all over again, and we're gonna bring in some new shows." And that Housewives and everything that is on Bravo included,
Right.
you will still have like the stuff on Peacock and everything, as in it'll like play in reruns, but really you don't have to see them women again. You really don't. You will never have to see any of them women again. But what you will have to see, and I agree, is these groups that or people you've gone on tour with or you've come up in the music industry with, because y'all will sometimes be invited to the same parties, or y'all will be invited to be on the same tour, or somebody is going to do a um like they do for TV shows like Entertainment Tonight or like the magazines. They always go back and reach back and do reunions for TV shows and movies. It's a, I don't know, like the 50th anniversary of R&B girl groups or however they want to do it. They will reach back and connect, and then y'all be brought together to talk about R&B or to do this or to do that. And it's just like, so y'all are just going to be burning bridges left and right. So when it comes down to it, when y'all see each other, nobody's going to speak. Whatever personal relationships y'all have with each other doesn't seem like it's going to make it out of the situation, because it all it had to be for real was, we want to headline this tour because we want to. Nothing is because we want to. We feel like we have been touring more now than y'all are, and that we have a better, fan base, and we have a better market to really headline and get the people to come out. Let it be that, and not all the extra stuff that's been going on and that's been said, and then everybody jumping here and jumping in and jumping there, given they want 2 cents, when it has nothing to do with anybody on the outside. It has everything to do with the members of Escape and what egos they have, and the members of SWV and the egos that they have. Some feel like, one group feels like we should co-headline, the other group feels like we should headline, because 2 out of the 4 members have better social media followings and are quote unquote reality TV gold. And I still want to know, at what point did social media followers and reality TV show fans sell out any venues or arenas? Because that's not how that works. A lot of people have fallen prey to believing that the people on social media will buy their stuff, and we see a lot of musical artists like put out albums and they didn't really promote. They only promoted out to these people on social media, and the people on social media didn't do what they thought they were going to do, and the albums went brick. So
Sawati.
Um,
uh, yep,
with that
I'm
being
glad you
said,
know.
at this time, the doors of the church now open.
Mm-hmm.
If you love the content and the preaching and the sermons that you're getting here today, go ahead and click that subscribe button. Go ahead and donate as the collection plates are now passing through the house. Look at your neighbor on the side and say, dig a little deeper. Dig a
Dig
little
a
deeper
little
on
deeper.
down, deeper down to
The
your soul.
Bible said,
You
dig
Dig
a
a
can
little
little
bit
bless the
deeper.
channel and the pastor of this channel with a cash app, with a Venmo, with a PayPal, or with a super chat. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
go ahead and click that join button and hit that notification and hit the bell so
Oh,
you be notified every time.
I know
yep.
that's right.
Oh, I feel
Yes,
Every
get you
that.
time
one,
there's a
get you
sermon
one,
go
get you
through, ooh,
one.
thank you.
You got it there
Ooh,
real high.
make sure y'all stay
Yes, yes,
prayed up.
yes.
Make sure y'all stay prayed up and
I
are
stay prayed up. That gets
You ain't
me
just hit a candy
down.
note.
don't let that man
I
don't let
have.
no man give you 1/8 champagne. The lesson for today while the collection plates are flowing through the aisle. If a man give you a glass of 1/8 champagne, go ahead and walk away. He ain't worth a damn.
Um, I don't mean to stop the sermon, but Miami Gardens now, the reason why he's able to do that is because, first of all, he's palm colored. That's the first reason. Second of all of his fans are children. None of them are adults. They're all children. We talk
Okay,
about
well,
like,
let me read this one.
okay,
Candy was valid in what she stated about oversaturating the market. You have to look at it from a business perspective. You have to separate the personal and the business when addressing some of these issues. Mm, I have to disagree with that, but I'll let you have that.
yeah.
That's your opinion.
And once again, like
Um,
Jake Paul, James Charles, they're palm colored people, and they're marketing to children. They're not marketing to people who
I
are like I'm 24. They're not marketing to people 20, I want to say 21 and up. They're marketing to children. And with James Charles, he's marketing to children. He's marketing to girls and women who want to like make up and want to interact with him because they feel like he does the best makeup and so on and so forth. They're not marketing to people who are 21 and up, who want to come have a good time, want to listen to some good music. You trying to be grown and sexy, and you not trying to be in a standing room only situation, because that's not how that works. I need a chair. I feel like the lady with the Kim Burrell picture can agree with me. Standing room only, no thank you. The
well,
reason,
oh, go ahead.
for
I'm
real,
sorry.
is standing room only.
I what I was gonna say is that for me, what puts all this to rest is the fact that the tour they are headlining on right now currently got seats on Groupon for sale. So
Right. That's why
Got
I think that
what?
says
I'm not
everything I need to say.
understanding.
I'm not even trying to be
And
shady. I'm just saying you can go and purchase it. When it's on Groupon. They're having trouble selling those seats. And I've attended this tour. When I went, Escape was not the headliner. Monica and Keith Sweat were, but the arena that I attended in Miami was packed. Certain cities they are having trouble selling them, and yeah, like I don't think the people who are the target audience for this particular tour, who are Escape's target audience, care anything about them being on Bravo. They just don't.
Nope.
yeah, I just didn't agree with her comment about them oversaturating the market.
They're not oversaturating the market. If they're oversaturating the market, then everybody who is going on tour is oversaturating the market. Every hip hop artist is oversaturating the market. Every pop artist is oversaturating the market. Every rock and roll artist is oversaturating the market. Every R&B act is oversaturating the market. That means everybody's oversaturating the market, and everybody needs to go home and sit down and don't make no money. That's basically what it's giving. Is if SWV in quotations, because y'all can't see my quotation marks, are oversaturating the market, that means everybody is, because
Yeah.
everybody is on tour right now.
I mean, when it comes down to it, I just think that business is business, and I have no issue with if they honestly they even gotta have a really a good reason. If y'all don't want to co-headline, although it would have been nice to do it for the culture. I miss girl groups, especially R&B girl groups. That was a very big part of my life growing up. So it's something that I feel like is missing for the younger generation. However, y'all ain't gotta do nothing y'all don't want to do. I'm
Mm-hmm.
okay with that. But when you start getting on these platforms and you start speaking as if you know SWV's business, I just don't think you can. Like I said, business is always going to be business, but you can't speak to knowing their business when you don't have that information, and unless you're able to show empirical data proving all the things that you're saying, it's just an opinion. Um, but I just want to let everybody know that I've been inspired, and I'm going to start working on my gospel mixtape, letting God be true. It's lonely at the top. And I want y'all to stay tuned.
Can I be a background dancer since
You
I can't
absolutely
sing?
can.
Can I just
Now,
put the
if you
tour
need
together?
somebody to hit some screeching cat notes, I got you, girl.
I'm gonna keep that in mind.
Can I just put the hey Shy Town Naja girl? Can
Hey,
I just put the tour
Chi-Town.
together? Because I can't sing.
It's gonna be a whole experience. I just
Okay.
cannot wait. Y'all just stay tuned. Letting God be true. It's lonely at the top.
I also Miami Gardens, just very quickly. Sometimes, even though it seems like the people you mentioned sell out these arenas, they really don't. And then that gets exposed by, people who are there, and they can show you these empty seats. So sometimes it may seem like, oh yeah, they selling out, they doing this, and it's just like, they couldn't even sometimes they be giving them things away for free. You want to take it to the whatever it is, they give it away for free. Just saying. Hey, Sweet Pea.
Hey, Sweet Pea. Hey, Shot-Town. What's
Hey,
going on?
Chi-Town, Naja girl. Hey.
Shatown and not Sweet Pea up in here.
Listen,
Hello.
y'all go ahead, bless the channel, scrolling across the bottom of the screen. Hit that like button, hit that like button, hit that like
Mm-hmm.
button.
Hit the like button.
Ah!
Yes,
Let the
Go
I will
Lord
be.
use
subscribe
you.
to
I will be
Prosperity Thick Girl
self-funding.
40.
Yes,
She
yes.
is
Please subscribe to my
almost at
sister.
1K subscribers. Please go subscribe. Please, please, please,
Mm-hmm.
please, 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 please,
Please
please, please,
subscribe to
please.
my sister. Please, please, please. I
Thank
am
you.
not. I'm not looking for a record deal right now. I'm going to be self funding my project. But if you are anxious to hear the project, my gospel mixtape, and you want to support, you can always donate to the chef. And go ahead and sprinkle some blessings on him because they always transfer back to me.
What
Mm-hmm.
about shot time?
Oh,
Yes,
you better say it, baby. You better say it. But yes, I want y'all to
yes,
stay
yes.
tuned for my gospel mixtape. It's coming. It's coming. Stay tuned for
The
updates.
Bible
You know
says.
what?
The Bible says.
But can we talk about the shade that was thrown, the Tamar part of the situation?
Um, yeah,
Now,
really
see, you was
quickly,
going in and out. The
she,
Lord don't want you to say nothing about that. The
The
Lord
Lord
Because I'm
said,
in the
said,
"Go."
hallway.
move it on.
The Lord said, "Let that go."
well, we'll discuss it when you get to your destination.
God made sure
Oh,
I got in the house real quick.
because you
Did it
want to be
start raining or
petty.
something?
No, she
Won't
was
it
in the
do it?
hallway.
Oh,
Or did it actually start raining?
No, I'm in the hallway.
Oh, okay. Um, Tanya, I hope that's how you say your name. If it's not, I'm so sorry. Coco is right. They do have like they be going out of the US of the A to, perform and everything. They could do that. They could do that. Get like them. Escape.
and not to mention they've sold out tours overseas. Like, come on,
Mm-hmm.
let's stop playing with these ladies. That's what I
Can
want
I
y'all to
just say
stop
this?
playing.
We don't have to diminish one's success
Yeah,
to prove that we're bigger or better. For me, I am thoroughly disappointed. Like thoroughly disappointed because these are two groups I grew up singing and baby, I ain't had no business singing Weak in the Knees, okay?
okay.
I ain't had no business singing just kicking it. I ain't had no business singing it, but you hear it on the radio and you be singing it and you don't know what you be singing. I understand now that I was, but I would have I would have gone. I would have gone to the tour, wherever it was at. I would have went to Atlanta
Me
to see
too.
them. Okay, I would have flew myself out and went go see them. And so to see this ending up like this for me, it's like I'd rather y'all not bring this idea to us at all because not only are we not about to get the show, but then now you see friendships broke up, you see families broke up because baby, you still 30K from me, and then your husband tried to justify and saying I'm sending him naked pictures. I'm about to put out the receipts to the feds, okay? And y'all be fresh as hell for when they watch and they come and pick y'all up. That's how it would have been while he hollering federal, 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 federal. I'd have said they on the way, on the way, on the way, on the way. And that's how it would have been. So, like, to me, you seeing the detriment of a group, you seeing detriments of friendships, and worst of all, you seeing the detriments of a family. And you seeing the detriment of a woman who just stuck behind a another nothing man.
Mm-hmm.
Like I didn't need to see another raggedy husband out here cheating, scandaling, and living off of his wife's money. And then
Not swindling.
when she must have had cut off his card, his American Express declined for $45. Now Raquette round here asking Unica to go on ahead and send him some money to pay the bill. And she round here asking the sister, the daddy, the brother, the uncle, the churn, the pets, and the dogs to send her the money to send to him. It's tragic. We didn't need another debt.
Nope.
I
We
agree.
didn't need
I
another day.
agree,
I
and that's what
wanted
I
to
was
see
saying.
them making some good music. And I love Candy. And I feel like this. If y'all wanted top billing, y'all wanted top billing. And I feel two ways about the situation. Just say y'all wanted to be listen, we've been doing this right now. Pull up stats, concert tickets, whatever, whatever. You know what I'm saying? We've been selling more seats when it comes to, so we feel like it should be top billing. If you wanted to go at it from that standpoint, then okay, that's business, that's cool. I wouldn't have had no problem with that. If we selling them more tickets
Yep.
than you are selling right now, then we should get top billing. I agree with 50-50 to me. I agree with the co-headlining, but if we were not oversaturating the market, not trying to downplay them like they aren't who they are. And then I felt like as they group, come on now, if y'all all sat together and said top billing, don't sit up in here and make it seem
Mm-hmm.
like it was just Candy who wanted it. And we know for
Mm-hmm.
a fact it wasn't, because Tiny sat up in that thing with her booty pad pushed to the side in that confessional talking about how well, me and Candy bring our reality TV fans, and we put, so you felt the same way. Don't leave her out on a limb as if she's the big bad wolf. Y'all felt that way as a group, with the exception of Miss. I don't know. I gotta pray about it. I don't know what kind of prayer closet she got, but it ain't working. She need to pick another one.
Can y'all tell me when did record companies start giving people one page contracts?
They didn't.
I
But
thought
that
I
was
saw
one piece of
paper.
paper sitting in front of her.
Well,
I thought it'd be I thought it'd be
he had the
stapled
rest of
together.
it. He gave her the signature page. That was it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he had the rest of the paper. It was
That's
more
just
than one paper.
and that lets us know even further that girl, run, don't do it. Why are you signing your name on the dotted line when he done unstapled that one piece of paper from all the other papers and gave you that? No God.
Well, why you keep telling her to run? She ain't Forrest. She ain't gonna do it. I
she
keep telling
want to be
y'all,
where she at.
when she leave that man, I'ma eat a jean jacket.
Because I'm gonna
Right.
keep saying that maybe
With
one
no
day
hot
she'll
sauce.
listen to somebody.
Proper thought. You can't
Can't
help
She
let this
listen
nobody
to
sister
who
die.
don't want to
herself.
be
It
helped.
won't be no time soon because she got out
Thank
the
you.
gospel album.
Yeah,
I'm
you
gonna
can't
say
help
she ain't
nobody
listen
who
to
don't want.
herself for her intuition.
You can't help nobody who don't want to be helped. She been with that man since 1995, and he has acted the same way since 1995, and
And
she has
he has
stuck.
cheated since 1994.
I was
And
about to say
she
that,
has
Nola.
stuck beside him. She has stuck beside him, and she want to stay with him. You can't help nobody who don't want to be helped. If she want to
Because
continue to
he's
do,
a
if she want to continue, if she wants to continue on with what is going on with her life and what he do and the way he be talking to her and the stealing of the sister's money and the threatening folks and being embarrassed in front of the entire world, then she gonna continue to do that because in her mind, based off where she comes from, in the sense of she, first of all, she wasn't even that big. She was just tall, but okay. Darker skinned black lady, big girl, probably felt very insecure, like nobody would ever want her, nobody would ever be with her. She probably didn't really have a lot, and this is just my opinion. I don't know if this is fact, but it gives off that she probably was insecure and didn't have the self-confidence. And here comes this know nothing, do nothing man coming into her life, telling her everything she possibly wants to hear, and she fell for it, hook, line, and sinker, and now she's stuck. But she want to be stuck. So she gonna stay stuck until she get her some therapy and get into the right mindset to realize that she don't need him. She's the prize. He's the hanger on. She's the one that brings everything to the table. He brings absolutely nothing but a big old head and some beady, shifty eyes.
Well, I wish somebody else would walk up to her and say, listen, this about to be my woman, because apparently that works for her.
exactly, exactly. That
Child,
makes
I
her
don't,
melt in the inside.
child, I don't bit more believe he walked up to her ex boyfriend or whoever that man was and said, "This gonna be my woman." I don't trust it. I feel
Not
like
walking
he
around here
told
looking
her.
like Squidward. He ain't told her that. He
I
told
feel
that
like
man that.
he I feel like this what he did. He walked up on her. I felt like all the girls had a man, right? In the group, right? All the girls had their men. And she was alone. She was sitting in the corner just drinking her drink. And he walked up on her and was whispering sweet nothings and told her, "You look so pretty." Now, Aria, sorry, excuse me.
Who's
My
still
mistake.
doing this in 2023 though, as a
Um,
whole?
Nobody.
um,
Rocky.
Fiesta. Medea tell Lakeisha on I Could Do Bad All By Myself? When a boy walk up to you and tell you you're pretty, what do? If you still here?
Clank, clank.
Yeah, clank clank, baby. You ain't supposed to give nothing up because that man don't love you like that, in my opinion.
Baby.
You supposed to clank clank.
Well,
And what
he said he's smooth. He's a smooth
She ain't listen to Medea.
operator.
She just stole her wigs.
Smooth
she didn't clank clank like she's
operator.
supposed to. And
Baby,
now
I
look
don't
at
know
that.
what these ladies saw in this man that said made them say, Oh, yes, God, Rocky wants me. Oh my God, I am about to win the prize. He is it. He is all of it. Like, what about him gave that? That smile is
Oh,
not
well,
it.
Nothing. I
so let me do some
Look like he
research.
got jaundice in the eyes.
that is so mean.
I am seeing that
He do.
Escape was supposed to come to. Hold on, I have to look at this. Somebody just dropped some tea in my DM. I'll be right back, guys.
Okay. He ain't no smooth operator looking the way he look. He look like
He
who did
said
it and
that.
why.
That's what you
Now
make, baby.
listen. Normally, I would say, that man probably, you could dress up some ugly.
Mm-mm.
He
No
got
He
to
God.
fed
dress
up.
this ugly up.
No
And
God.
then, and then he don't even look like he give BD. He don't give BDE.
He gives mid meat.
He
He
give
looks like
he give
he gives mid.
TDE.
Yeah, he don't even get mid.
He give it ain't good at all. No way.
No God. And you look like you all breathing all hard in your ear and stuff and trying to power
Oh,
drive
oh,
you.
oh.
Anybody got
You
time for
know what?
that?
He
You know what
give
he
the
gives?
boy was small. He had Chinese boss say you ain't doing damage, no damage at all. You better take your little tinies home and leave your peanuts in your pants till it's full grown. That's what he give.
You know what he gives? I'm in a bind, Nate.
No, he give, I'm in jail and this is a pose that they do. The jail pose. He gives that he on his knee. He gives that he's down on his knee and he at the bottom of the picture and he got his peace sign up. That's what he giving right there.
No, it gives. I'm in a bind. That's what all the women be
I
saying
would
to
have
him.
stayed in a bind if he was neat.
Baby, the way the battery operated or the charge up would be working in my house if this was the man that I had to go home. No God.
I'm
No
sorry, you
Lord.
can't
And then
tell
he gonna
me.
So,
tell us he gonna be right back and leave this ugly thing on here. I'm gonna have a
That's
nightmare.
right. I'm
so
saying the same thing.
I see that. Hmm, y'all, I'm just reporting the news. I'm
You the
just
news
reporting the
told.
news.
Oh God.
Escape was supposed to be here in San Antonio, Texas, um, on the 25th, and it was canceled due to low ticket sales. That's all I had to say.
Yeah, they said that last night.
Told you.
Somebody
I
said that
told y'all
last
I don't be
night.
lying to y'all. And which is honestly, I'm not even throwing because people swear I hate candy. I'm not throwing shade. I'm saying I went to that tour and it's actually a really good tour. Like all the acts were really good. I
Oh,
didn't
but
get to
let's be clear. This is ain't listen, and I'm not trying to come at them in no type of way. I'm just
hmm
saying that this was solely them,
hmm
and they had to postpone due to low ticket sales.
Yeah. Oh, this
So
was
I
them by
mean,
themselves. This wasn't that R&B experience tour.
No, this
Mm-mm.
was just them by themselves.
No, because I was saying, when I said they had about like 7 shows between now and June, a lot of it is a mix of them by themselves and then them on the R&B experience and some other stuff.
I gotta lay
So,
No
down.
opening act at all.
I gotta lay down.
chat,
It
I told
doesn't
y'all
say
just let
anything. It just says,
they
as
should
of
let me
right
plan the tour.
now, it uh, it was another
Feisty,
happiness show
I
that
got
was
good
scheduled
ideas,
for
don't I?
March
For a tour.
25th,
Okay, hold on. Wait,
2023.
wait.
Um, but no, well, okay, let's see. Additional ticket information. No, there's nobody else on this. It was just them.
oh baby, this was a club appearance.
This is why I said no.
No, this is at an arena.
Oh
Hmm.
child.
This is why everybody, almost everybody, said the most beneficial thing would have been to co-headline.
Hmm.
This is why
And
they
this
both would
proves
have benefited off of one another.
and this proves the point I made earlier. When did social media following and reality TV fans sell out a arena?
It's not. It's just not like this is not
Same
BravoCon.
BravoCon.
It's not BravoCon.
It's not BravoCon. This
It ain't
ain't
the viewies. Ain't the viewies.
Not,
Sorry.
don't do us. Don't do us. We ain't got
Uh-uh.
nothing to do with that. Don't
Don't
do
put us
I'm
us.
in
just
the mix.
I'm
Don't.
just saying in general, this ain't the views. This ain't for
Yeah.
the reality TV. That's the point I'm making.
When you telling people to spend money on a ticket, like especially for a good seat, you probably gonna spend like close to $100 by the time taxes and fees come. Some people have to drive or travel
Mm-hmm.
to different cities to get you like, cause it's not, y'all know how it goes. Concerts come to the bigger cities, so people sometimes drive hours away to come see you perform and stuff. Like people ain't just about to do that just because they see you on social media or just because they like you on a reality show. They want to go and they want to have a good experience, a good time. We are in record breaking inflation.
Mm-hmm.
Like yeah, and not only that too, but since discussing oversaturating, a lot of people are on tour right now.
Yep.
Everybody like the y'all the C-19 ended, and everybody's coming back outside, and
Mm-hmm.
everybody's going on tour and stuff. So people are like taking that extra, you know,
They
those
trying to get
extra funds and stuff, and they trying to figure out who they spending their money on.
and they trying to get an extra bang for their buck. They don't want to see just no one person. Baby, if they spending all them dollars, they want to see this one, that one at the same time. Cause
Yeah.
Yeah.
they don't got to
That's
buy no
why.
more tickets.
And let me
That's.
just say this: the way your content creators' grocery bills are set up right now, we gonna listen on the YouTube streets, on
Mm-hmm.
iTunes and all of them other networks, Spotify. Okay, we gonna listen for the free or the subscription. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
because the grocery bills are high. That's why once again, if you
Get
feel
that.
so inclined to do so, go ahead on and
Mm-hmm. Get that.
donate to the channel. Cause
Exactly.
Chef
Baby, I got.
Don be working hard, baby. Chef DD, you know what I'm
Even when
saying?
he out on
He be working.
FMLA, y'all.
He be working hard, and y'all know he about to be gone from us for a little bit. We're gonna be getting a little pre-recorded content, and y'all
Mm,
definitely ain't gonna be seeing no clavicle.
nope.
So go ahead on and donate to the
Oh, somebody gonna lose
and then,
sleep tonight. They ain't getting
if
no
somebody
clavicle.
donate, he might give y'all a little clavicle with a little hot turban tomorrow.
Yo,
Nah.
somebody
I
over
might give
here,
you a little bun. You don't know. Y'all don't know. Y'all don't know.
somebody heard that he not giving no clavicle next month, and they is not gonna get no sleep tonight.
Nope.
Baby,
Well,
baby,
Now
the
give the
sleep
listen.
is
clavicle
not gonna
next
come to
month.
them tonight.
Listen. If y'all
Get you
donate,
some
donate,
goldies.
donate, he might do a little cloud go down to the Instagram where he take him a picture and y'all can see it. That's
Mm,
might if you donate.
The
mm,
person that ain't gonna be able to sleep tonight after hearing this news, go get your goalies. Go get your goalies.
Mm-hmm.
mm.
I'm just saying, but if I gotta choose between escape or the groceries, child, I'ma escape to the market with my money and get the groceries.
Exactly.
Food stamp me, please. Anybody, I got 200 for $400 worth of stamps. I'm just saying, hit me up in the inbox, girl. Hit me up.
And
Wait, wait.
anytime
Order off from Amazon,
anybody
Fresh, or
else
Walmart.
and
My
anybody
favorite.
else gonna want to see one, two, three, or four goddamn on people at one concert, and not just three people that used to be four people.
I
Love you,
mean, if I
Candy, but
go
I'm
to a
just saying.
concert, I'm expecting to see an opening act. Like that's usually how it works. That's
Exactly.
why I say it was just them. I'm expecting to see an opening act. But
I
then the
might be
One.
business
late.
the way it is, but then like we talking about how they could have potentially ruined business for SWV. They could have potentially ruined business for themselves
Self,
because
Mm-hmm.
absolutely.
nobody else
Beat the
may, if
facts.
this is how
Beat the
y'all
facts.
act, nobody else may want to do something with y'all, which at the end of the day, people get tired of just seeing y'all. You got to mix it up. You got to
Mm-hmm.
present something new. And so if this is how you act and then it's recorded, people may not want to do business with them.
Yeah,
This is true.
and this is I'm a Candy fan, and I'm saying if I go to a concert and there's normally four people there, I want to see all four. And if I'm going to a concert and I might be a little late, I don't want to miss the main people I'm coming to see. I want somebody to come on before y'all. Lines be long. And or if I can go to a concert and see two or three people at one time that I want to see, why am I going to see one? Y'all gotta think about all that before y'all be opening y'all mouths.
That's like going to a boxing match with no undercard. But
Thank you.
and then I hear everybody saying business, business, business. You have to handle the business, which is correct. And I see a lot of people going up for the argument that SWV's management was there, but Escape didn't have any management. So that's why Candy had to speak up. Well, if we're going to speak on from a business point of view, Candy is not Escape's manager. So
Hmm.
therefore they should have took care of their issues with management
Before they came to the
before they
meeting.
even had this meeting and wanted to do that. Because how are you trying to plan a tour without having management? Your management is with secure contracts and things like that. So you should have been able to give your demands to your management. SWV gave them demands to their management and let them go head to head and handle that, because that's what you have a management team for. So business wise, it still wasn't smart to go sit in with a group in their management, and you didn't have your management and your representation. Thus now y'all ruined this opportunity to tour, because I think that would have been epic to have SWV and them, and then they could have came
Let's
back
have
and had
somebody
some
else.
more groups
Hmm.
from the 90s.
Yep.
Y'all could have did one show where y'all had TLC and they could have had the hologram of Left Eye. It could have turned into a big
Not a
thing, in
hologram.
my opinion. And I was just like, ugh.
Yeah, I
But I'm
had.
just happy that the girls are willing and hoping that it will still happen in the future. I'm like, I just want them to think about the fans. Stop. If I know y'all make money, I know y'all make money, I know y'all make money. But sometimes can it not be about just the coin? Can it be about the people that give y'all the coin? Can it be about the people that has put y'all in the position that y'all are in today? The fans, we wanted this. Can y'all just do something nice for us sometime? Cause look, this ain't it. This ain't it.
Girl, them people don't care about you. They say their eggs is going high too.
Well, goddamn it, they got enough to get a couple of cotton to eggs for a little while. They could have did it, especially the one night. Well, she did say the one night actually happened or whatever it's supposed to be. But they could have did it. They wasn't the eggs ain't that damn much. They got enough. Kanani got 5 houses. She got some eggs. She can go to one of her other houses and get some eggs.
Then that caused her to use gas. No, I'm
You know what?
I told y'all I was just coming up here with the spirit to troll. Thank you for that offering, baby girl 1981. We appreciate the love of
Thank
the
you, thank you,
offering.
thank you,
Hallelujah.
thank you.
Hallelujah.
How
Hallelujah.
you
Mm-hmm.
still
Somebody told.
flourish in your style too?
Thank
You know what,
you.
man?
Baby, it
But
costs
thank
money to get them teeth put up in them heads. It costs money. You better ask Marcel.
and if
He ain't
Gloria
got
got
no
some of
teeth.
it,
Why we asking him? He
But
leave
that's
his
what I'm
teeth
trying
in
to
the
tell you
cup.
because it's expensive. That stuff costs money.
Well, he tell Coco's son finished school because his white friends were taught with Coco, so he might get him a little discount.
mm.
I charge him full
These
price.
people still coming after Lily, y'all. This is not what I want to see, man. This.
I'm tired of grown people acting like they retarded. Like, come on, this is not it. Like, I don't want to like nobody that much. I don't want to like nobody that much. Y'all don't even
Right.
have them. Don't even love their self that much. But you was going doing all this for somebody you ain't never probably ain't never gonna meet, ain't never gonna see, ain't gonna help you do nothing. And you
Mm-hmm.
acting like fools.
Baby, pull up the Blaze Steak, Seafood and Steakhouse and all that gang and see if you'll have to pay for your ticket.
Exactly. And see if you don't wait in that line.
Okay.
Hell, you might get some dirty ice. We don't even know.
Girl, I'm not waiting in the line. I'm
Well, you
not
know they
waiting in the
was
line.
charging extra for ice at one point.
And it
I'm
was
not
dirty.
I'm not waiting in the line. I have VIP service in my car to go find somewhere else to eat.
Ain't my VIP service in your car to go find some else.
They was charging extra for ice, child. They was at one point, so the people
Hold
called them
on
out
for
on it.
some ice.
Not serving, not charging for
Baby,
ice.
the way I would walk up in there
Mm-hmm.
with a big
Oh
gulp
yeah, they
cup
The
in
was.
the
man had
If
gas
you ordered
that
station.
straight
man
on
had
the
ordered
rocks, it
like
was an
a
upcharge
that man had ordered like a Long Island iced tea or something like that.
on the
And they
rocks. It was like Hennessy on the rocks, or Hennessy
yeah,
on the
yeah, it was
rocks.
like Hennessy on the rocks, and then they charged him separate for the Hennessy, and then they charged him for the Cuba
Separate
ice.
for the ice, yeah. And they said it was
Dirty
like a
ice.
glitch in. They said it was a glitch in that system or something. But I'm like, I ain't never heard nobody have no glitch for no ice.
It was a
Somebody
glitch
lying.
in that daggone freezer that was throwing the ice too, because again, it was dirty.
Baby, I would have walked up in there with a couple of big gulp. They would have said, hold on. I'll be right back. I'd have went to the nearest gas station, got me a cup full of ice and start passing it around. Say your $2, brother.
No, 4.
Girl, for some solid water?
Yep.
Some see, no, no. The minute you start charging me for ice, I don't need to be here.
That's like the place who don't give you free refills on a cold drink.
Mm-hmm.
I can't stand.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I can't stand. You can have no. You got lemonade, baby. You better drink it slow.
I'm about to say you better sip slow.
Get you a lemonade, water, and a Sprite or something, baby. Because let me tell
Mhm.
you something. You
Oh,
cannot
really quick.
refill that lemonade without having a pan.
Um, somebody said, "What do you think R&B artists should bring back?" And somebody said, "Begging in deserts dressed in leather."
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's my favorite brand of R&B.
Hell, bring the
Mm-hmm.
prices
That
back.
street harassment type of R&B.
Yep.
Bring the
That
prices back. That's
salty
what I
type
want
of
Tonight,
them to bring
R&B.
back.
That's what I miss.
tonight is the iHeart Radio Music Award.
Eh.
We have seen looks from
Let us see. Let us see.
Money
uh
long. She could have kept it.
her what's the girl with the that look like Chucky? The her
Not
My
Chucky.
Ice
Ice
Spice.
Spice.
yeah, there you go. Ice Spice. Well, not she looked like Chucky. I mean her looked like Chucky. The one.
Ice Spice.
And
Um,
I'm mad y'all knew exactly who he was talking about.
Mooney could have kept her outfit. Doja.
TLC look good. Chili and T Bones look good.
They was
Her
there.
look
Well, they do
good.
look good.
Lotto looks okay. Uh, Doja Cat looks okay. She look hot. And I don't know who this is.
She could have did without that raccoon on her
Oh,
back.
that's Money Long.
Girl, not
That's
a
her.
raccoon.
She. I told you. She. Girl, I don't know what you're wearing, but you should
Let
have
me.
try
Okay,
again.
hold on, y'all. I'm gonna pull up the picture.
I'm about to say, can we see him?
Show the
I'm
pictures.
about to pull it up on my computer.
Doja could have came without this raccoon on her back. She could have did that. I
Y'all must be
like.
talking about the iHeart Music Awards.
Yep. I like
He
Lotto's.
said that, sis.
I didn't hear
I,
it.
yes, I like Lotto's. Her ensemble is not too much.
We're
She
not
not.
gonna come for Kimberly Burrell. That's a wise one.
Her
No,
looks
Oh, wow.
good.
I'm talking to the person that's behind the picture because that ain't Kim in the behind it.
The
Ice.
person behind the
And
picture is a wise one. I
e-
have dubbed her that.
Ice Spice.
even
Oh,
if
well,
it was
I don't know nothing
Kim,
about all that.
Ice
even
Spice
if
is
it
dressed
was
as giving
Kim,
Beetlejuice. TLC looks good.
What is
Coco
going
Jones,
on?
I'm
like
just trying to
you.
help people let God be true.
Amen.
Quickly pants. A mess.
okay, this is Mooney Long.
A mess.
Is it Mooney or Money?
Man, these
Money,
people
but I
can
like
say
the
this
way you
lady
spit
name
that.
50 million different ways.
I
I
like
Oh,
the
don't
way you
even
Kim
know
spit
the
Mooney
that.
name.
Long.
Keep it
What
up.
the hell?
Sis, don't
Like
do
I
that.
said,
Don't
a
do
mess.
that.
Keep it up. I like
She look
it.
like she going to the gym.
A mess.
That's what I forget.
The stripper gym.
A mess.
Is that sheer?
Well,
It is, and she look a mess.
Darren Hood, in the interest of not getting the you know who's activated,
No, no,
that
we're
radio
not about to
show
do that.
was a replica of the Queen's Court.
Yeah, we're not about to do that. Mooney, money,
And it's
however
called
she,
a 777 radio, something like that.
money, Mooney. She's a singer. She's a singer. She was a writer. She used to be Priscilla. What was it? Priscilla Renee.
I really wish you would have kept that name, child.
Yeah, she used to be a writer named Priscilla Renee, and then she changed her name so she could sing and everything. Like I
Who is
said,
this on this screen?
that's Doja. I said she
That's
looked
Doja
better
Cat.
without
Now,
She
that
look
raccoon.
real hot. She look
I know
real
she hot.
hot. That look like
She,
a bathroom rug on her back. That does not look like a raccoon.
She looked like she skinned a couple raccoons to make that, but she
that's a
only
That's
lot
the
took
of
the like
shaggy
raccoons.
dog.
I
That's
see
a lot of
Wanda wearing that.
raccoons.
she listen. She could have just left that part of it
You know
off
what
and
that
just
is?
what?
Y'all remember Dumb and Dumber and they had that dog car?
What the
Now
hell do Pink got on?
who?
Pink.
Pink look like she's going to the pastor's wife's anniversary.
Oh, I like that.
She
Lotto
look
look like
good.
she got on a pillowcase. I like
I
the hair,
mean,
but
but it's the best
I
one
like her
we've
hair
seen
on her
so
though.
far.
I
First of
like
all,
her hair, but I don't like that dress. She like a
I actually like this because she's not too dressed up, she's not too dressed down, and I think she looks really good with like when she keeps it simple
I
and
hope she
she
don't
doesn't
trip
go
over the rest
overboard.
of that dress at
but
the
that's what
bottom.
I'm saying. It looks just like a pillowcase.
Look like a bag, the jumping bag, the
Baby,
sideways.
she
We're so used to seeing her dressed like this. This is nothing.
tens across the board because she wearing my favorite color.
No,
But I
baby.
want her
Who
to
is
change
that?
it
I
up.
can't see.
That's her.
Her,
Pajamas
I really
across
want
the
her to
board.
change it up. She literally wears the same thing.
She looks like she wearing
You
pajamas
know,
every time you see her on
is
the
She
red
that
just
carpet.
changed.
leather?
She
She
just changed
reminds
the
me of
color.
Janelle
That I
Monáe
think
when
it's
she first came
That's
out.
her.
it's probably latex, but I love it.
I
I don't
think
care
she.
which.
I mean, she look all right to me.
No,
Yeah,
she looks good. I'm just saying I would love to see her in something
He's
different.
going to bed
She
good.
wears this to everything. That style of clothing. She wears.
That might be her uniform. Oh no,
Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice.
Mm-mm.
That's what this dress gives. It gives Beetlejuice.
That's the one I'm talking about. That
Maybe
her
Ice
look like
Spice,
Chucky.
I
Alice in
look at her and
Wonderland.
get dizzy.
Beetlejuice.
And she the one that just
Witches.
got that man named Wesley on the back of her neck. What ain't it?
Mm.
I don't know. I don't follow her like that.
It
Who
was
is
in the
she?
blogs.
Oh,
Oh,
they
my
look so
faves.
cute.
They look
Yeah,
good.
Don't
they do.
go chasing waterfalls. Please stick to the rivers
I
and
always get really
never
happy when I see
touch
T
it.
Boz
There go
because I
my
know it
girl
take
right
a lot
there.
for her to come out.
I
There
love
go my
I
Coco.
girl.
Love
There
me
go
some
my
Coco.
girl.
Love,
She
love,
look
love some
good.
Coco.
Girl, my
Who is
girl.
that?
That's
Coco
Coco
Jones.
Jones.
I like that outfit. What she sing?
She
I
got a
see
couple things.
you.
Yeah.
Her
But she in
Bel Air.
Bel
play
Air. She
Hillary
plays
in Bel
Hillary.
Air.
She plays Hillary in Bel Air. She has her song "I See You." Then she has a song with Babyface called "Simple." It's a really good song.
Sing her face off.
Yes,
Mhm.
yes. And
Y'all
then
know I don't be knowing the people by face. I hear their name, then see a different face, don't associate the name with the face, and then don't be having the words right to the song.
You
Oh,
outrageous.
Lionel's dress is
yes,
leather.
Tragic.
Lionel's dress was leather. Leather.
yeah.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
And if you want to see her personality, go watch Tea and Coco.
I was trying to
Yeah,
see.
she's
Yeah,
cute. She's cute.
I guess that's it.
Y'all, the strawberry biscuits from Popeyes. I ain't gonna never be skinny.
Wait, what? What kind of biscuit?
They got strawberry biscuits, y'all. I'm never gonna be skinny.
Do we need to get an extra large drink to consume them?
They are so good, yo. Like I was trying to figure out a way to say it. Yo, they good. They so good.
Child,
I'm never gonna be skinny, y'all. They got strawberry biscuits at Popeyes now.
A strawberry biscuit?
Pinky Kelly Clarkson before. Hold
Yes,
on
it's.
now.
I'm gonna tell y'all what it tastes like. It tastes like they biscuit, but as if somebody already like split it and put some strawberry preserve and then glazed it.
Oh, so it's like a dessert biscuit.
Yes, it's like a dessert biscuit.
I was about to say, who wants strawberry biscuit with their food, with their chicken?
It was good. I bought four. I'm gonna eat me some in the morning for breakfast. I'm amongst cousins. I ain't shame.
Simply elegant what?
Eat
Yes,
your
yes,
biscuits,
yes.
girl.
When we do merch, who is that?
But I can't even read or spell.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I can't even read or spell. I don't even know what's going on.
Girl, go ahead and send me the workout challenge, please,
Well, I
girl.
need somebody. I need somebody to help me with my vegan lifestyle since the lady told me to go on a diet. Where you at? Where you at,
You better go
lady?
get them vegan. You better go get them vegan oxtails.
Oh, I bet I don't. I bet I don't.
I'm just saying, they said they were good.
She can have them
Why
vegan
would you bring
oxtails.
that up? Why would you
She can have them vegan oxtails.
I was
Them ain't
just,
even.
I know he like oxtail. He wanted vegan
They
jerky. I
not.
was just giving him a
They
good
not.
recipe.
They not oxtails. Don't nobody want no mushrooms or no jackfruit to them. Talking about it's an
bring
oxtail. Get out of here playing with me.
Chef, you are so bad.
Don't nobody want no jackfruits.
Why would you bring that up? Oh, I cannot say.
It was done on purpose. I
Don't
want you to
I was
nobody
know
just
that.
want this.
saying. I was just saying. I was trying, hoping, maybe
I
you
ain't
would have
talking
gave it a
about you.
try.
I'm talking about him. Stop. Oh, I
No,
cannot stand you.
that is not no oxtail. Tell me where they shade the tail and cut the oxtail, because that ain't it.
Feisty.
Well, they say to tell they cut the ox at.
Feisty.
Yes, yes.
Have you ever seen Harriet the Spy?
Oh yeah, of course. I'm a
Um,
90s kid.
so I was rewatching the scene where she was getting back at all them people.
Mm.
And I said, child, nobody got it worse than Marion.
Harriet was my girl. I would have never apologized.
Me neither. Wasn't nobody getting an
Like, what
apology out
is
of
this?
me.
Look at this mess. What
But
is this?
when she told Marion, your daddy don't love you, I was like, wow, that is some hurtful.
I want Wanda to start making some tofu. I mean, some vegan
I don't know.
recipes.
What the fuck? What?
She said she got vegan potatoes.
What
Okay,
is
the
that?
one I had didn't look like that.
That don't
Okay, let's
even
see.
look like plantain. Like
The
what?
one I had didn't look like that.
If y'all gonna sit up here and be blasphemous playing with food, I'm about to go.
Me too.
We're not playing with food. What we
We
literally
showing you
said
pictures of
was
other people playing with food.
We
I
don't want to
see.
see that.
I can't deal with that.
No.
somebody said that they had some vegan oxtails,
Oh
right?
God, yeah,
Uh,
it was me, y'all. I went to this tasting event, and one of the
See, you
booths,
didn't have to do that. You did not have to
one
do
of the
that.
booths
See,
had
Well, y'all was
vegan.
being petty.
One of the booths had I'm gonna lean into the petty. One of the booths had some vegan selections, and I had a sample of the vegan oxtail and rice, and it was actually good. I was one of those people that was just like, I don't want no vegan oxtail. Give me some regular vegetables. I don't want nothing. If you gonna be vegan, you don't need to be making no oxtail, no vegan fried chicken. I still kind of feel that way, but
Vegan fried chicken is a no.
look
whoever
at
cooked,
this.
I can't remember the name of the chef, but the chef that cooked that particular food, it was very delicious. I had to bite my tongue because I sure was looking at it with my nose turned up.
That was in that package looked like an eggplant or something.
It's a jackfruit.
The one I had was a
Ooh,
mushroom though, it wasn't a
Oh
jackfruit.
is
my.
it Nola versus the kids?
Oh no, it's the kids versus the kids. I gotta go, y'all.
Okay, bye.
Uh oh.
Okay, let's see.
I really thought it
Um,
was Nola versus the kids. Hmm.
Not this
She
time,
said,
sis.
no, no, it's the kids versus the kids. She got to go.
Child, it sounded like they was about to get active over there.
I actually like certain vegan dishes. I have no clue. Like sometimes just, like a vegan side, right?
I like vegan
Um,
sausage.
but I'm just not one of those people that cares for like that genetically modified, super processed stuff
Mm-mm.
to make it taste like something that is not plant-based. Like I seen a clip of something where they took what looked to be dough. I don't know what this material is, but it looked like dough. It almost looked like they were making bread, and they twisted it and kneaded it and stuff, and they made it into like a chicken like shape and then
I
fried it.
saw that.
I've seen
And I
that.
was like, yo, I don't want that. I'd rather just not eat chicken and get the taste of chicken out of my
okay, look at this, y'all.
taste buds as opposed to eating something like that.
Was that the one that was wrapped around a bone? Like something that made it look like it was a bone inside the chicken?
I've seen that one before, but no, the one I'm talking about is something different. It was like it was a boneless piece of chicken.
I
I
don't
don't
know
want
why you
it.
doing this. Why are you showing us this?
Okay, then she gonna mix all that mess together.
You
And then
play too much.
look, I play too much. I just was showing y'all some vegan oxtail.
And you know what? For me, no judgment. I know there are people who just can't eat meat because it makes them sick, or different reasons why they can't eat certain animal products. I'm not throwing shots. I'm saying that there are vegans who are like, you're eating meat that's pumped full of steroids and pumped full of this and it's unhealthy. And I'm saying, well, some of the over processed things that you guys are eating is just as unhealthy. You might as well eat you a whole pan of bacon.
And some tilapia.
Driving up your cholesterol. That's the main thing people be talking about when vegans,
And they
especially when
over salted, they over like
You put
it's
it
so
in
many
there
blood
things they
pressure
put
and
to get
easy,
that
cholesterol
flavor.
through the roof.
and there go your oxtail. That is
Up the ladder through the
Baby,
roof.
that is not
Ooh.
an oxtail. That's nobody's tail. That is vomit on. That's nasty.
Yeah, I'm not eating. I see what you see. Mean Miami Gardens now. I ain't eating no fried flour.
What?
yeah.
What I
That's
was
how they.
describing as the chicken, Miami Gardens now saying it's called satan. I'm assuming, and then they knead it into, and then they knead it into a certain shape, and then they cook it, and it flakes like, you know how you shred chicken. It flakes like chicken. I'm just not interested in that. I
Look at
do
this.
enjoy some vegan dishes though.
Look at what she put in the center.
We don't want to see.
What is that?
I can't tell if that's like a potato or a carrot or something.
That's
That's a
one. What's the
potato.
white bird?
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. So she cut it. That's about to be the bomb, girl.
That's too much work
Yeah.
for me.
I'm not about to do all that. Now, this is not
I'd
even
rather, for
cute.
me, I'd rather just get the taste out of eating. If I'm deciding to be vegan, and I used to enjoy oxtails, I'm just not going to want anything that tastes like oxtail anymore. I'd rather that than to manipulate something that look like oxtail.
Baby, this still ain't looking like an oxtail
Do
yet.
you cook them? I was just about to ask, do you supposed
Can
to
we
cook?
please stop watching this?
I want to see the end
What
product.
in the world?
Mm-mm. And it ain't even that whatever she concocted. It's that sauce, whatever this is. Did she braise it with red
Yep.
wine? Why is it
Mhm.
so?
Yep.
It almost like she boiled some Kool-Aid or something.
Baby, it's
Nah,
all that says. She should not ever do this again.
I
It look
couldn't eat
real
that.
syrupy. No,
And take
thank
the food stamps back from these dang on people because they don't know what to do with them.
you.
That's the people who fashion themselves knowing how to cook and want to try stuff. Real people who really do this, as in cook, and they specify vegan meals, know how to make something that tastes good without it being over processed, and they don't go this route that she did. Um,
Well,
Chef
oh,
John, I just want you to know I'm suing you for harassment and
Um,
pain and suffering.
okay,
You gonna get the money from her, then he'll pay you.
Chef. I just
call
want to say,
Tasha and ask her to deposit in your account.
With what money?
I don't know. Maybe she could. Maybe I call Tamika, ask Tamika if I can have a little bit of her 30,000. See if
child,
you
you get the money quicker from Tasha Katie, will tell you.
Exactly.
Chef, I just want to let y'all know before I drop down. I got two things. I just want to remind everybody about my gospel mixtape. That's again, stay tuned for more information. Let God be true. It's lonely at the top.
Quickly in advance.
Um, Chef, Chef. Um, it's not funny, y'all. I'm trying to be serious.
That's him.
Chef, I was hanging out over with the Presbyterians, however you say it, and the people say if you take you some smoked salmons and fry that thing up,
no.
Oh.
it tastes like bacon.
Wait, what? First of all, why we about to fry some smoke? Even smoke? Why we frying it?
The people say, I'm telling you what the people had said. I was seeing a video the other day. The people said, if you take you some smoked salmons, okay, you take you some smoked salmons. Maybe I'm not even finna go back and forth with Simply Elegant one. Okay, I'm not doing that today. This not
Oh.
tonight. The people say if you take you some smoked salmons and you gonna cook that thing up in the pan, fry it up real quick, it said it tastes like bacon.
Oh.
So you can go and eat you a whole pan of that.
That's like eating a whole pan of tilapia.
That's like eating 2 pans of tilapia.
That's what the people say.
Just go ahead and take yourself out now. Just ask the
Yeah.
Lord to forgive you before you
No
do it.
lie, no lie. I remember. I remember that day. I was like, "Wait, what?" Said, "Listen, if you gonna eat some jalopy,
What
you
does
might as
Todd just
well.
happen?
You
Eat you a
might as
whole pan.
well eat you a whole pan of bacon.
I don't
Yeah,
eat none of that stuff.
it's nothing but a pool of grease. Nothing but a pool of grease."
Especially if you eat it if you eat it from Wanda, because baby, her grease don't even really get hot. I don't know I don't know. Maybe that grease was cooking and it wasn't even fully hot. I don't know if she didn't pay all the gas bill or what, but baby, that grease was in that pan for 30 minutes and it still wasn't sizzling.
Whoever ate that liver salad, I'm yet still
Baby, I
trying to
want to
get
know
it.
how that Big Best felt going down.
Ugh.
I wonder why they didn't get nobody eating it. Like when them little kids, them kids probably say, "Y'all ain't gonna never get to use those no more."
It's the way she wrote Big Best on that plate. It's always happening.
It's her
Big
always putting
Decimal
raw
Burger.
Spanish on everything that she cooks.
Oh wait, y'all, let me go find it real quick
Big
before you
Decimal
go. Before you
Burger. The
go.
Big
Before you go.
Decimal, baby. Y'all don't
Before you
forgot what's in that
go.
burger. It's a meat
Nope,
patty.
I haven't. They
I'm
say
talking about
that's
the
meat.
cousins
I
in the
think that's
chat.
raccoon. I think that ain't meat. Nope,
Listen, you heard what I
that ain't
said
beef.
now. It's a patty. Okay,
Yeah,
it's a
a
patty.
patty.
It's some chopped up sauteed hot dogs, some mushrooms, some onion,
Don't forget
um,
cabbage.
some cabbage. Yes, there is some cabbage.
Don't forget the bacon.
Some bacon
The
and
half cooked bacon.
some picante sauce.
That is disgusting.
Yeah.
And her special sauce.
And some
Disgusting.
picante sauce,
And don't forget
baby.
that cheese that didn't look like it was gonna melt
Yes, there's also cheese on it. Yes. And then she had on the plate next to just some plain spinach.
with the secret
Big
sauce on it.
Bess. Baby, look at the hot dog. Hot dog.
This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Because this is some. Oh my God,
Baby, you
why?
gotta hear her while she's cutting it. She like, yeah,
This
baby, yeah,
Oh, and shrimp.
baby.
I
light
forgot the
of
shrimp. The shrimp.
mine.
Show
Dang, I
enough,
forgot the
man.
shrimp.
There they go, baby. That's that big king burger. That's that
You
big
can't play it.
king.
The music
Yes,
playing.
yes, yes. That
Oh,
big king, baby.
This. Mm-mm.
Y'all ready to eat? I'm gonna
You can't. She still got music playing.
The
Big
Big
It
Bess.
got shrimps.
oh, this
It
is
got
copyrighted
show
music.
enough, Miss
Mm-hmm.
Wonder up
Mm-mm.
Sure
in
is.
here today, baby. Yes, come on.
That
It
is a
Y'all, this
Big
got
Bess
copyrighted
song.
music.
No, she has all copyrighted music in there. I
that
knew
ain't
that.
burger. That's that big king.
This
Well, I
song
ain't get
is
a
Yes,
copyright on none of
copyrighted.
mine.
yes, that
I've
big
told this a
king,
million
baby.
times.
It got everything on it. Everything. Y'all ready to eat? I'm gonna give you a little bit of sneak peek. It got cabbage. It got
Cabbage.
shrimps. It
Ugh.
got
That spinach, y'all.
Shrimp.
show
See that
enough.
spinach?
Miss Wonder up in here today, baby. Yes, come on, get y'all one of these big
She got
Bessemer
shrimp.
burgers.
That's
Yes,
an ugly
that
plate.
part. Henry Boo.
Baby, those are not C's. Those shrimps are
I'm
O's,
gonna
like
get
some
ready to go,
daggone
y'all. It's been almost
Cheerios,
an hour. So I
and they
will.
taste like rubber. Them shrimp are rubbery. It's all outdoor.
She playing with
Well,
food, and
since
I
y'all
refuse to.
didn't send no love today, the only person who is excluded from this would be Baby Girl 1981 for sending over the $2 super chat. But to everybody who would even send no dollar in my Jaguar Right voices, all y'all gotta go eat a biscuit burger for dinner.
Listen, I don't have the financials right now. They're sending you $1, but I did give you a like.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it. You still guilty for eating a biscuit burger.
Absolutely not.
Tell them to eat two, Chef, 'cause they ain't sitting under my way eating one for my life. Tell them to eat, they got to eat two of them.
Then that means they gotta send. They gotta eat 3 because I went live and wasn't nobody hardly over there except for Kimmy and DT. I feel attacked.
Did I know you was live?
I
I
drive.
gave you a
I was
like.
live when she was
I know
live.
I
She did
gave
not
you a
live. I
like.
thought I was live.
I know I gave you. Yes, you cabbage and scrumps.
Yep,
Cabbage
y'all
and
got to eat
scrumps.
that.
But you cannot forget about the cut up hot dog.
The
I'd
cut
have
up
asked,
saute. You got to saute them things.
I'd have asked
Yeah,
Wanda,
She found
Wanda,
out that saute mean cook.
Yes, she did.
No,
Yes, she
She found
did.
that
I would.
out.
I would know. That starvation is looking real nice. Real nice.
But if that's on the menu, I can finally get skinny.
Me too.
You just showing out now.
You in the house bored?
He just showing out now,
Baby, the
y'all.
devil is at the pearly gates just waiting for somebody to eat that and snatch their ass back down.
He
Y'all know what
just.
happened to Miss Janie when she went over there with messing with Wanda. She was in the hospital the next day.
We are yet praying for her.
Mm-hmm.
Don't do it. And she told us, Miss Janie's supposed to be coming back. I think Miss Janie said, no, the hell I ain't. I might have was going to come back before that hospital run, but I ain't coming back now. I blame Ricky Smiley for that.
I gave Miss Jamie. I gave Miss Jamie a salmon patty. A salmon patty. And what you call it? What you call it? A liver Sally. A liver Sally. A liver Sally.
And that's why her liver was under siege.
Listen, Simply Elegant once said she'd be her 2 weeks goal if she had to eat that
I gotta
food.
stop fooling with y'all. I be doing
Baby,
too
that
much.
was not liver anyway. That was placenta, and I don't give a damn what nobody said.
I have
Fooling
got to
with,
stop fooling
I
with
mean, people do eat their placentas. Fooling with
But
us, no, fooling with him.
yeah,
No, y'all,
Wanda will cook it for you too, so you can eat it. Cause that's what that
no,
was.
y'all know what I never watched. What I went back and watched. Yeah, I went back and watched them kids eating plants.
Baby, we don't watch that like 5 times. I don't know.
Girl,
That shit is
that little
hilarious.
girl, that little girl grazed that food off that spoon like.
Thank you. Thank you. She did not want that to touch her tongue or her lips.
The boy talking about, hey Wanda, can I get another plate to go? You know you lying. And she ain't got enough. She ain't got enough livers to get you to go plate.
Baby,
But I know good and
she,
well that man that's in the Highland ate 3 pieces by himself.
baby, she put like 15 pieces in that pan at one time, and she had 2 batches, child.
And
I swear my
it
hand to
was
God, it looked like at one point she just kept pouring water, just kept pouring water. It started looking like swamp water with 2 alligators in it. I didn't know what was going on. How do you swerve your placenta and all that gravy? Just keep doing it, and then you take the then you take the flour and the same flour that you swam them daggone pieces of placenta in, you gonna pour that in your pan and make your gravy. And then after you make the gravy, you gonna take the blood from the other undone goddamn pieces of placenta and pour it in the gravy. Where they do that at?
baby. Let me take something nasty.
Y'all go on over there mess with Wanda if y'all want to. Uh, we ain't giving y'all no GoFundMe.
Oh,
Nope,
somebody said good luck.
because we could
Okay,
hardly
Libra,
do.
Miles Doe, Tina Campbell, Erica Campbell, Kiara Sheard, Leandra Johnson, Japan, Tasha Page, Lockout, Tamala
Somebody
Man.
going on tour?
No, they just telling Tasha good luck.
Yeah, good luck. They telling her good luck. We about to let you eat heaven when you come over here, girl.
She gonna need it. I mean, I'm be
Okay,
honest.
I was wrong. So that tour that they were supposed to come to San Antonio was Escape, Leela James, and Bobby Valentino.
Who was the headliner?
Now, Leela James, baby, I would go see it.
Escape.
Yeah, I think it was
They
Escape.
the bigger name of
And Bobby
those three.
Valentino, I don't know about it.
Mm,
I saw you walking
I'm gonna say
down the
If
I.
they
main
want to
road.
co-headline with SWV, I doubt there'll be an opening act for either one of
Bob,
those two.
right, right.
So it says something that once again, whether you are headlining with people who are opening or just headlining by yourself.
I mean, their last
Mm,
tour did well because I think people were like really excited that they finally got back together after all those years, and then they didn't know if they were gonna get a chance to
Mm-hmm.
see all four of them on stage again, which they were right. And then also they had Monica and Tamar opening for them. Those two are a draw.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not
Ooh,
gonna say they washed up and washed out, but
well,
it ain't gonna be it ain't gonna be like it used to be. People, it ain't gonna be like it used to.
No, it's not. That's not the case at all. You just have to be a lot more strategic. And then again, like y'all been saying all this time, people want to bang for their buck. And if there are
Mm-hmm.
multiple acts on the bill that are going to be there, you getting a lot for, a ticket, the ticket
That's
price. So that's what people want. But the beneficial thing would have been the co-headline.
that's why a lot of people, unless you like, an act that's been touring, like a new act that people really, really want to see. That's why a lot of people pay to go to the festivals because you getting a lot of people at one time. You also might have some food that's out there and drinks and different stuff like that. But
You
people are
said
more
some
like,
food.
yeah, food trucks.
Oh, gotcha, gotcha.
Not the show enough wonders. The
No, more
real
Sus,
like
people.
you going live tonight?
Nope, I just changed it. I thought you was gonna be done by now. No.
Oh, well, I'm about to get off here.
no
We about
one
to
Yeah, I
hit
might go live,
two.
but I ain't going live I ain't gonna do my review this week.
just like me.
Yeah, I'm about to go start
Oh,
working on my mixtape. Good night.
I'm I'm
I have
about
a
to go
question.
finish the stuff
I
for
have a
game
question
night.
But I'm
about
finna
your
show the
mixtape.
girls how you release a gospel mixtape. I'm about to show the girls
I
how you
have a
do it.
question.
Can I get a spot on there with you?
I
Can I
was
get a
Baby,
song?
asked.
I was gonna ask you. You ain't got to ask me.
I want to put the tour together.
Well, I have to make a call after this. I have to call you because I have some special requests. Okay,
Here you go.
because see, my manager. Okay, my manager gonna have to look at the contract and stuff like that and really see. You know what I'm saying? Because I want a headline. You know what I'm saying? We need to go on tour.
Hell, I was
I,
gonna use you as my manager. Why? What?
I could still be your manager. I would
God
love to.
damn. Just knock all my dreams off. Jesus.
I would love to headline. You know what I'm saying? And get top billing.
Not
Okay,
headline and top billing.
and you know, um, I know you dropping a mixtape, but see, I'm gonna be featured on every song. You know what I'm saying? So I already know. You know how this
Let's,
is gonna work. So we
he
gonna
gonna
have to do
say
some negotiations. I'll be calling you and my manager.
on every
We're gonna
song you gonna
talk.
hear every once in a while, you gonna hear something that says, let's get it, let's
Let's
go.
go.
Let's get it.
That's what I'm saying.
You
You
definitely have to do the
you gonna be
intro.
you gonna be sampling. You gonna be sampling my music, baby. My voice or anything. Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Baby.
ma'am. And when you get nominated for a Grammy, baby, I'm nominated for one too. Okay. And
The other
again,
day, that
we
was
go
in
on
my
tour.
spirit so heavy. I just kept saying, let's get it, let's go.
I'm
Ah,
about to show the girl. Listen, it's gonna be a collaborative effort, family. I'm about to show the girls how you release you a gospel mixtape, baby.
we
About to
Mhm.
gonna
put
show
everybody to
out.
Well,
shame.
We gonna
just
show
so you
out.
know, Simply Elegant One is my manager. So we got to run this by Simply Elegant One. Okay. Simply Elegant One. You still
And you
in this
know
thing.
Francine got the finance. You know Francine got to check on his finances now.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Francine gonna have to call and make sure to get see Simply
Baby.
Elegant One. You gonna have to comment before I let her go. Because you know we
She
gotta talk business.
Francine don't play. No, Francine don't play now about the money.
I
We
got
have been we have gotten a lot of people reaching
I
out
am the
for us to come
co-head
perform
major.
at their
Major.
churches. I did
Yeah,
have
I
to
love
turn
you,
down
sis.
Bishop Limore. He did ask me to come perform at his Easter extravaganza, but
Oh
I
yeah, I
will
wasn't
be
doing that.
unavailable that day.
Yeah, I couldn't do that.
I will be unavailable that day. I had to let him know, but he did reach out. We had a lot of heavy hitters reaching out.
They ain't gonna shortchange us the next time. We ain't gonna take no shorts on the first time because the
Oh,
next time they might try to take advantage of us. You don't want to do nothing low on the low end ever because the next time they're gonna be like, well, you did this over here for
I,
this, man.
oh well, my manager has spoken. She said, "Do not send a one-page contract."
Exactly.
So that means I cannot run a one-page contract through her. So you need to make sure that the contract is right. So you need to get with your people, have your people get with my people, and let's
Okay.
see what we can work out. Because
And he
see,
gonna need that FLMA in too, because
Yes. And
he gonna need all of that.
Rental Spoon Productions will be producing the video. They will be producing the video. So I want y'all to stay tuned. Rental Spoon
Man,
Productions is gonna be handling all the video shoots and it's gonna be
man,
epic.
you know this gonna be big because you know that when Kurt Franklin show clavicle, they go up. You know if Don Don shows a clavicle, baby,
see,
we about to
y'all
blow
gonna be selling
up.
tickets. Y'all gonna be selling tickets. It ain't even about reality TV. Y'all gonna sell tickets because of my clavicle, okay?
Clavicle.
My
And
few little BBs on my chest. It's gonna make the arena sell out, baby. The
I
sound.
can't
won't he do it?
wait. I
Won't he
can't
do it?
wait.
And every picture we gonna have us a piece of clavicle up in it.
And
Best
we'll let
believe
Listen,
that.
Kirk Franklin come in and take over us like he did Maverick City, baby. we gonna be in charge. We ain't gonna let him use us
Yes, because Kirk
to
At
Franklin
appeal
needed
all.
to the new
Maverick City.
audience.
Kirk Franklin needed Maverick City. Maverick
At,
City did not need Kirk Franklin.
at all.
Okay, that's
And
what that's
baby,
about.
a Chef Don Don Clavicle, now that's a production within itself.
And
Oh,
I'm
and
a
I also would not be accepting chocolate in the bottle. Like I said, I'm gonna self fund this. I'm independent. I don't want no chocolate in the bottle champagne, baby. I don't need,
Where
baby. I got to be in the mood for chocolate. I'm not a chocolate girl.
did that
shut up
come
Um,
home.
from?
Shut up
I don't
home.
want no drinkable chocolate, so I'm okay. So yeah, we gonna
Sis,
figure this out. But I am self funding this. I ain't getting no label, babe. I'm not doing
sis,
that
but where did that come from? Because
Are you
where
gonna
did
own your
chocolate in the
masters?
bottle come from?
We gonna
because I
own
just
our
want the people to
masters?
know my standards. You ain't about to just send me anything.
Are we gonna own our masters?
Oh, we gonna own our masters. Oh, baby, I don't even know how you don't know not own your masters. I'm gonna own mine.
See, I know
Baby,
that's right. We
because
own our masters.
we
I
not gonna
told you I'm gonna
fly.
show the girls how to do it.
You better tell them.
Well, listen, I am down. You know, I'm gonna get off of here so I can go meet with my manager and have my manager get with your manager.
Yes,
Okay,
yes,
because we ain't got no time no ways. We gotta get this album out. We gotta get this project dropped. Okay,
yes.
we gotta get this
Thank you.
project dropped. And you know, if the people ask me what kind of singing talent I have, I'm gonna let them know I used to sing with Dottie Peoples, baby. Don't ask no question about me. I used to sing with Dottie Peoples, honey.
And
Yeah,
don't
not
forget your
he's in
tambourine
the
playing. You know your tambourine playing is off the chain, baby. A good old Lord him and a tambourine. Oh, baby, they not ready. They not ready. They not ready.
Oh
Hear that
God, I be
tambourine
tickling my own
all the way
self.
up. Damn, Dottie people.
I'm ready for this mixtape. Yes, I used to
And we
sing
will
back
be
like a Dottie People.
updating. I will be asking everybody to update their addresses on file. We want to make sure everything goes directly where it's supposed to go, not to your mama house, not to your daddy house. I want it to
Okay, because
go
we ain't
through
got no
you.
time for them to be signing our royalty checks over
And
the switch.
if you can't update your address, then you gonna have to come to me and pick your paperwork up. I
Ooh,
ain't mailing nothing.
we
And
gotta make sure you get
don't
that
put your
check.
passport in with everybody else. Nobody keep your own paperwork. We don't want nobody else birth certificate, nobody else social security card, nobody else passport. Everybody keep their own paperwork.
Maybe. So now we have already made a deal.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we
Yes.
just getting ready to see it down on paper, stuff like that. But we
Mm-hmm.
had said that we're gonna co-headline. No, I said I was gonna headline. And you know, I'm gonna find some opening acts and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready. I'm ready.
First of
See,
all, I'm the tour manager.
Can we all just be on the stage together? We had these turning tables, and then we had some horses in the water.
what Tamika was serious about the horses, honey. She
Can
wanted
we
the
have
horses
the?
so bad.
Y'all know what we gotta really have? We gotta have the Lord sitting on the storm in the
Oh,
kingdom coming from the
Oh
sky.
Lord.
Okay? Don't forget the lowercase letter God though. The
oh,
lowercase letter God.
oh.
Make sure it's the lowercase letter God, Ransom. That's what we're looking for, the lowercase letter God. We're gonna leave the capital letter God at the kingdom on the throne, okay?
I'm not playing with y'all.
Because he don't play about us. He don't play
Hold
about this
on.
tour either.
We got to see what Miss Nola Reed has to say, but don't think she coming in here running nothing.
First of all,
Hello.
my manager, Miss
Welcome,
Major.
welcome to our meeting. Welcome to our meeting. You
First
can't
of
come in.
all,
You can't come in our meeting on the rah rah. You
I'm
shouldn't
not
be
on
there.
rah rah.
Or
I
no
come
talking
on love.
spirit.
First of all, I come on love. I want to say I respect all of y'all as an artist. I don't mean no disrespect, but my manager, Miss Major, is in the thing, and we have a few demands. Okay, first of all, my name is going to be in the biggest letters, and all of the checks are coming to me because I wrote the songs. Okay, and I'm going to come down from the ceiling with angel wings of grace and mercy
So you gonna be the Lord sitting on the
and,
storm.
and descend upon the horse with the TVs in the background like the old time. But I don't want the little TVs. I want the big TVs, the floor models, and I want one to show me on the screen and the other one um to have a fish bowl and aquarium in that one with another TV on top. Remember when they used to when the big TVs used to go bad,
Broke.
they used to turn it into a fish tank and then you put the other TV on top.
Well, ma'am,
Yes,
you
I
got a
Man, they
lot
ain't
did.
of
never turned to a
I
fish tank.
did.
ma'am,
Yes,
I
I with my
respect you
name
as
in
an
big
artist. I
lights.
respect you as an
All
artist,
the checks coming to my
Miss
house
Nola
because I
Reeves.
wrote the songs.
I respect you as an artist, but I'm afraid me and or by Shata Let God Be True Quickly have more hits than you. And so, unfortunately we're gonna have to headline this thing, okay? We
We
can't
Okay,
gonna call
so
it.
hold up, hold up. So
We gonna call it the
let
Honda BBBB show.
Ashanama.
Let God
Healing
be
hands make
ta.
whole.
Hold up. First of all,
let
they
God
want to go
be
there and talking about headline. You know what I'm saying? And then my sister Prosperity gonna tell me about what we gonna call it, but she just sat up here and called me a thief when my check was coming to her name. Then my brother gonna sit up here and talk about we headlining, and they already had something going on. We been singing like Billy Gruff the whole time.
Y'all ain't even let me finish the mixtape
I'm
first
just
before y'all
Uh-uh.
saying.
started having the infight.
I'm just saying.
Well, 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 well,
Look at that, like a
well.
baby. He doing a run-on sentence on the records. Okay,
No, see,
he
you
doing a
mad,
run-on sentence
you
on the records.
mad,
And then let me
because
tell
this
y'all,
what you not getting.
my manager before this record even came out, my manager, Miss Major, who was asked to, she came on as my manager. Okay, but
She
let
been
God be true. Quickly
she been your manager since the 90s.
asked
Ain't done nothing.
everybody to be her to manage the group. Okay, and then she went out and brokered us $1 million deals before this record ain't even came on, and ain't nobody paid her. But I guess they expect me to pay Major by myself since she just my manager, even though let God be true. Quickly, the one who asked her to manage the group
in advance.
in advance. We already got tour dates booked. She got us booked all in the Maldives, all inclusive, because that's how I roll. And that's why my name should be in the big lights because I am the group. There is no group
Well,
without me. I
I
am the group. Me and
I'll
Miss
tell you
Major.
what, we'll let the managers handle that. I will have Miss Major get with Simply
Simply
Elegant,
elegant one.
and they will discuss this. And if the contract and everything sounds good to them, then we'll move from there. But if it doesn't sound good to my manager, then business is business.
I mean, business is business. We can go ahead and co-headline, but my name gonna be in the bigger letters because I want it.
Because you want it.
Well,
Okay.
I don't care about how big your letters is on the fly. All
And
I
let me
care about
tell
is how
y'all,
big my check is being
and
deposited into my account.
then turn around and then let me tell y'all. We had a test run, and y'all know the chef Don Don got mad because I said my auntie beat her tambourine on her elbows first, and he felt some type of way. And so we was getting into it, right? Y'all know he had his husband come tell me about. I know what it is. We ain't even went on tour yet. I'm gonna have to tell my major, tell his manager to we taking 25% off of that plus my royalties because I wrote the song, so there will be no royalties.
I
I'm
ain't
gonna
even
need.
worked on the
I know you
gospel
like to
mixtape yet.
show your cleavage, sister, but I'm gonna need his monitor's gonna have to be bigger because he got to show all of the clavicle. I know you're gonna show your little cleavage, but the
Yeah, but
clavicle got to be clavicling.
the cleavage is always cleavaging, and the cleavage. Y'all get more cleavage than y'all get clavicle, and y'all
Well,
ain't even got to
prosperity
beg
thick
me
girl
for it.
40.
Y'all ain't even
Prosperity
got to
thick girl
beg me
40.
for it.
Prosperity thick girl 40. It's okay. I don't
You
think
sure?
that yeah, I don't think
Okay.
that Simply Elegant One and Major are gonna be able to come to an agreement because it sounds like a lot of selfishness that's going on right now. And I don't know if I agree with it. So I will let them handle that.
Yes, to the chef, because she want to get all here with all this click clack 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 click click clack 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 click,
First
and
of
have
all,
her boyfriend with the toupee on top of his head stepping to people like hey, he knows something. Ain't nobody got time for this. Ain't nobody got time for this.
truth is I'm tired. Yeah, 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 yeah. Options of few, you. I try to pray,
Pray.
yeah, 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 yeah. And my bus is blue. Woo, 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 woo. Baby, them runs been running all your life and your mama life and your grandma life. Hey,
And you
them,
know what? You know
them
what you're
runs
gonna
been
need?
running with the
Wait,
ancestors.
wait.
You
Did
heard me?
y'all did y'all see her when she was doing them runs and she was running across the stage at the same time?
Yes, God, I saw that, and she started a hot mess. But no lie, just make sure your wardrobe, your clothing audit got all the belts, cause you know she put a belt on a dress, she put a belt on a trench coat, she put a belt. Just make sure you have a belt, a good belt, and it's not
Listen,
upside down.
we always serving Olivia Pope realness over here, okay?
Yes,
My
we
man
Lord,
just
Can I
make sure I'm
run
right. When I need
when I need
love. Ooh.
love? Like, girl, where did you run to? Can you find yourself?
I ran to pray.
baby,
That's
it ain't
That
working. You need to start praying
that
to
is
the lowercase letter God and talk and pray to the capital letter God, cause He works. That lowercase one ain't it.
oh, y'all are crazy.
He only answers some of
y'all
His
got
messages.
tears coming out of my eyes. I'm gonna clip this and put this on my dang on channel, baby, because this too funny.
Y'all done wore me out. I ain't even
Woo.
started on the mixtape yet. And we already arguing about the tour.
Okay, and I
I ain't
I
sang not one
I'm just
song.
I'm just gonna let y'all know I'm also in charge of the wardrobe. My manager just put that in there. Um,
I don't wear
I'm
And I'm
belts.
in
going
charge of the
I'm
set.
going I'm going to dress y'all like retired hookers so that I can be the hottest one
I
and be
don't
the
wear belts.
current hooker.
Well, you don't got to worry about dressing me.
Babe, I'm trying to dress like Tina and Erica.
Oh
Campbell,
God.
we
I
ain't
got to get
selling no
myself
tickets.
together because I got so much.
I dress like Erica, but her sister, no God.
Well, I think we've all come to an understanding that our
What
managers be
we
in
need
communication.
is understanding.
Um, so be on the
How
lookout
can
for
we
emails. Oh, I'm sorry,
communicate?
they gotta be
If
too
you
quick.
don't hear
Oh, about
what I
that. We're
say.
gonna be reaching out to you. Be
Yes,
on the
thank you.
lookout.
Y'all
We
heard that three-part harmony. Y'all heard
Family,
it.
family down in the chat. I will be keeping you updated. Please stay tuned. It is coming soon.
ooh, it might be dropped for you. I even know it, man. We got some
Okay.
hits already.
Might even
We
be a
got some hits.
surprise release. Might pull a
Baby, you know we
Beyonce.
put award shows on in a month, baby. You never just mixtape, baby.
We
2 weeks at 2 weeks tops is all we need.
y'all better get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready. In my Bishop TD Jakes voice,
Yeah, I'm about to say,
get
come on,
ready,
TD.
get ready for this good old mixtape, and get ready for the tour. Cause I'm trying to tell y'all, you gonna have to get your tickets as soon as it drops.
And I'm
Because
gonna
if you
just say
don't,
this.
Cause we gonna fill up
and
all
we
our
going on
seats.
every radio show to promote. And I
I'm gonna just
hope
say this, Candy and Lataco better watch out, baby, because we we about to billboard top them all over.
We all the
But I
We
would
way
like to
selling
ask
more
for
than
my
7
picture.
million records.
I would like to ask for my picture to be the biggest on the tour bus. I would like to have
Oh
that.
Oh my
Lord,
God.
the egos.
well,
My
yours gonna be
barcode. I
on
need
one
my
side.
barcode to be bigger. Now I don't need my picture. I just need my barcode to be bigger.
Well, you
So
gonna
when
be on
people
the
take a
left.
picture.
You gonna be on the left of the bus, and I'm gonna be on the right. Okay,
Okay, baby. Thank you.
that's
You
how we.
know,
And
you know,
And
you
and
gotta have that
just
big
plus,
old
gonna get
barcode.
And then, and
That's the new
then,
thing. Having big barcodes on your tour bus now, so people can
and
just
then I'll
scan you.
be true quickly. See, you don't got to worry about the tour bus. You know why? Because all you got to worry about is the billboards. The billboards bigger than the tour bus. You know what I'm saying? You gonna have them billboards up there shining. Then everybody know you got a mixtape and stuff like that. That's what you gonna have. Okay.
the tires gonna be wrapped in Nola Reed's name. And
Not the
make sure
tires.
and make sure when
Where's the silverback
y'all
energy coming
make
from?
make sure when y'all come to our concerts, y'all get some of my Nola Reed seasoning and pick up your tickets for my Broadway play. And make sure y'all get some of my products for your boudoir with your man, your lady, however you feeling, okay? All right, make sure you do it. And
Well,
then come
make sure
on over
y'all
to
get
my
my
YouTube channel, okay, so we can speak on it. Then
No,
you
for
gotta
real.
come over to my Amazon so you can see what we be talking about and the tea I be spinning. And then y'all gotta come over to my podcast where we be having the Nola Coded Nights.
Why is that tickling me so bad?
Oh,
We ain't
well,
never gonna
I'm
get
gonna
no
get fired
interview.
playing with y'all.
We ain't never gonna get no interview.
if you all will have any concerns, you guys make sure that you email managers, okay? I don't read any emails that come to me. They go all to my
Especially
manager.
about no oil. Don't email me about the oil.
Don't email. Oh my God! Why did
You
you
know
do
what? You know what? You know
if
what?
y'all
that?
if
And you
y'all would
always
like
talk about me. She always be trying to put me that. No, go on. No, you didn't. No,
if
you
y'all
didn't.
hold on.
Why
If
did you do that?
the people in the chat, if y'all would like to see Chef Don Don, Want Prosperity Thick Girl 40, Nola Reeds, and Siesta Fiesta 2007, head down to the local head down to your local amphitheater and get your tickets. Tour coming
We will
soon
be
Oh,
to you.
having we
I
will
don't
be
know why
having
she
our
brought
next
that
meeting
up.
regarding the tour on Wednesday after game night.
We
Remember,
might need to change the name of the tour to "God Don't Play About Us."
um, and
That's
we
the
will
name.
be selling prayer cards, tambourines, church lady hats from the usher size all the way up to the mother of the church size. Okay.
Bible sleeves. We're gonna be
Oh,
doing all of that,
We
yes,
got
baby.
and
fans.
They will have the strap on it. The hats will have straps. Okay.
We do have
So
church
when you
So
fans.
shout,
make sure you
it
don't
will
put it
not fly
under
off.
your chin.
You
We
can get
got
slayed in the Lord, and they won't fall off. Okay.
we, we got church
Or you can put
fans.
some bobby pins up there to make sure it don't.
We got Bible sleeve cuff.
Take me to the altar.
Yes, we
Be
selling
okay,
baptized.
we have
pins.
the tambourines.
We
We're
selling
also
t-shirts.
selling Miracle Spring Water along with Florida Water as well. Peter
We selling
Popoff ain't
t-shirts.
got nothing on us, baby. Ooh,
And
We
then how
selling
early?
t-shirts. We
ooh.
selling moo
The
we
house
selling all
shoes.
of that kind of house shoes,
And we gonna have a
clothes.
book to teach you how to pray. We're gonna have the
Uh-huh.
booklet. It's gonna teach you how to pray.
Yep.
And if you get the all-inclusive package, we're gonna have Mackie pies and honey roasted raccoon nuts for y'all as well.
And a big old best.
With the
Yes,
with
yes.
the fully loaded potato as well.
And listen, if you pay for the diamond
The
package, you can
seafood
get all of
potato
that and
and the
have a meet and greet
crawfish
with
is coming.
all these beautiful artists you see up here right now.
Y'all, I for real, while we
And
playing here,
we will have a
we,
disclaimer at the food
we
table.
really got to turn on this. We
We
really
will
got
be
to
giving
turn
out
on this stuff.
disclaimers.
While we really,
Eat
What you
at your own
say?
risk.
Huh? Chef.
He is over there tickled.
oh God, I can barely breathe. I said, I said no in real life while we playing. I really want to do this for real.
Oh,
Ah, this is
Cause
too
we
funny.
ignorant as hell. Cause we
I
ignorant
will.
as hell, and we've always joking about the idea, and our crazy ass always trying to make it to come to fruition. Cause we crazy, we ain't got no damn sense, and we gonna do it. Watch y'all.
oh, oh,
a
we just
major.
on
That
the
is a
We'll be
beat.
prize
releasing the
major.
track listing very soon. Give you guys a little preview of what the track's gonna look like.
And if you just so happen to want to be a backup dancer or a backup singer, know this: you must be able to shout.
That's it.
On
You
beat,
better let them know.
on
And,
You
fro-
beat,
better,
and all hills from kitten to 6 inch.
Yep, all heels required.
we
and
will be getting
make sure your skirt come is ankle length, because we don't do the exposing of the body part. So if you're gonna be a dancer that's gonna be up here shouting, we're going to need you to have the proper attire, and that is skirts to your ankles.
because you do not want the pastor to come
Mm-mm.
sit you down. Okay.
Not the pastor that was in Sister Hot Puss book. We don't want. I think she based that off of Pastor Slinger D. I don't care what nobody say.
Well, listen, y'all. We
Y'all
gonna
just
be in
mad because
contact.
I'm embedded in your brain, bitch.
And you worldwide. Don't forget that.
I'm trying to
I'm
tell you.
worldwide.
Well, listen, y'all. This has been fun. Oh, but y'all
We
have
got some
that.
planning to do. We gotta go.
Yeah, the managers. We gotta go talk. We gotta go talk. But listen, y'all.
Okay.
I
Good night,
appreciate y'all for coming to
cousins.
hang out with me. This was fun. We had a
Mm-hmm.
Good
good
night,
time.
everybody in the chat. Good night, cousins.
Good
Good
night,
night,
I'll see
y'all.
y'all Wednesday for
everybody.
Night
game
to
night.
night. Love
Make sure
y'all.
y'all
Bye.
come to game night on Wednesday. Love y'all, love
Absolutely.
y'all, love
And
y'all.
don't forget
Thank
to hit
you.
that go over there and subscribe to the Big Thick Girl 40. I'm at 946. Go on and get your girl those last 51 people, those last 54 people that need to be signed up in the name of the Lord.
Child,
Oh yeah, we speaking that.
I just
We
want to get
speaking.
to my 500, and I'm 20 people away.
We got you.
The hell up, you already been there.
Let's subscribe.
Yeah,
Yeah,
subscribe, subscribe, subscribe.
subscribe.
Love
Okay, I'll see
All
y'all.
y'all later.
right, y'all. Love y'all. Good night.
Night.
All right, y'all. Again, thank y'all so much for being here. I hope y'all had a good laugh and a good kiki, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.